How's it going, everybody? It's nighttime. It's time to go to sleep, but your boys are up and we're back. We're here. You're tres pendejos, like always. No special guest, but it's okay. I think for a little bit we're going to be running out with a special guest. Nobody really wants to come and share their actual thoughts.
Los culos.
Because they're pussies.
Now we playing.
And no kizzy. Like,
Son culos.
yeah, you pussy. You afraid to open up?
No, propongo esto. Si ustedes quieren venir, nosotros nos podemos arreglar para los horarios que puedan ustedes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Don't matter. Vaya. ¿Cómo han estado ustedes?
Good.
On that ice storm? Oof.
Oye,
That was
tenía
nice.
un chingo de frío, güey.
I was sleeping like a baby.
Same.
Yo fui, o sea, estoy tan pendejo que...
¿Qué hiciste?
Güey, es que mi cuarto está al lado del pinche calentón.
Ajá.
So my room, if I close the door, it gets
Todo
fucking hot.
acaba con ton, ¿verdad? Salchichón,
Yeah.
calentón.
So my room gets fucking hot, right?
Yeah.
So I had the fan on. And I was still like, I can't even have like anything over me because I was like so hot. So abrí la ventana and I was like, oh, this is good. Like, it's a little chilly. I'll mix in with the hot. Y ahorita la cierro. Me quedé dormido, güey. Como para las 5 de la mañana. No podía cerrar la pinche ventana tampoco.
Oh, it was frozen?
Dude.
It won't shut.
Antes no me enfermé, güey.
¿No te dio el COVID?
Antes.
It breaks when he finally gets it down. The glass breaks.
Hell no.
Ah, pues sí.
¿Pero no se le fue la luz o nada?
No, para nosotros no.
Este güey
For
supuestamente se le fue la luz.
Yeah,
Yo
for
creo que
like.
no la apagó el güey.
Nah, it went up for like less than an hour. It was like about less than an hour, right? Since the last.
Yeah.
Yeah, about less than an hour.
His parents
It
are
wasn't
like,
that long.
Angel, did you pay for the light? Hold on, mom.
I'm saving money.
Hold on, mom. Logs into...
Él
Oh,
tiene,
yeah?
él tiene la llave para la electrical box, bro.
¿Se fue por cuánto?
I don't even know. It wasn't that. It was like 30
Maybe
minutes?
like 40 minutes.
Yeah,
First
something like
off,
that.
40 minutes. We were playing, and then all of a sudden, motherfucker like gets booted off the game. My power went out. I'm like, ah, damn. Okay, we kept playing.
Fuck him.
Did it get cold in those 40 minutes?
No.
No, it was just
Yeah,
chilling.
chilling.
But did it like go off and go back on, or did it like kind of like como estuvo el pedo? No, see.
Nah, we just went off and back on. You know.
Like, not even a minute?
Mm-mm. Like it went off and then it came back.
Just
on.
like a... Oh, okay. It went off and went on. Back in. Okay.
Bueno, yo sé que Angelito. No, well, ¿cómo quieren empezar con,
Dale con las preguntas
con
de
las
él.
Angelito? Angelito, would you put it on the
Yeah,
Instagram?
Para
Yeah.
la pregunta que yo tengo para ustedes, necesito que ya se den unos 2, 3 de esos Happy Daddies.
No, ok. Ahorita, con tiempo. ¿Y con esa madre qué?
Güey, es que está
Más
bueno el güey.
efecto.
By the way, I'm drinking a twisted tea, hard iced tea, half and half. And they're drinking what is it called?
Happy Dads. I got a watermelon. Angel got a wild cherry. They're pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to lie. The only one that was kind of ass is the
It's the
pineapple.
one that you gave me.
I'm sorry.
you bitch.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It was the last one.
No, pero sí estaba buena, pero no, o sea, no he probado las otras para comparar.
I feel like the taste is just like on the
It's kind of
watermelon.
like piña colada me sabía.
Yeah.
Como un poquito más a coco que a piña.
Exactly.
That's
so
why.
it was kind of
Yeah.
the watermelon. I feel like it's like a Jolly Rancher.
Well, okay.
I
I'll
like
try
it. I really
Dígame
like
chingo
it.
este y ahorita lo pruebo.
Yeah. And then the lemon lime, it tastes like a Sprite with alcohol.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So I fuck with all these.
Ahorita pruebo todos.
Yeah,
I fuck with the cherry one. I like the cherry one. And the lemon
Ashley,
Sprite.
my wife calls me during work. Hey, I'm at Market Street. There's Happy Dads here. Do you want some? I'm like, yes, please. She's
Goals.
like, yeah. They're good. I really like
Yeah,
them.
they're
I didn't
good.
think I would like them. I'm not. I've become more of a seltzer guy. For some reason, I don't know why.
Es que como que
Yeah,
está
me
más
too.
suave para tomar así.
Yeah.
Nomás por tomar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get
A ver,
it.
dale con tus preguntas, güey.
Oh, who's y'all's role model?
Oof.
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
It's my dad.
No.
Oh, okay. Why is he your role model? When did you know he was your role model? At what age?
Fuck. I wouldn't say an age, but I didn't start to realize it till like a few years ago. Like the way I kind of changed, and up until now, I feel like because of my dad, like I don't know, like he taught me how to work. He taught me how to be responsible and all that. So that's just something you take into consideration. But also también, I guess how he's such a family man también, and I feel like
you want to replicate that.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, because the way he takes care of everybody, and he's always there without hesitation. So I would say my dad.
Your dad?
Yeah.
No, pues me la pusiste cabrón, güey. No sé. I mean, like
my dad too.
same.
Well, maybe we have
Next
different
question.
reasons though.
No, sí.
Even if it's our
Sí.
dad, we probably have different reasons.
I mean, for me, yeah, you could say my dad in the way that, like, pues, todo lo que hizo por nosotros, por mí, por mi hermana, and like, por la familia y todo. Y todo lo que hace, o sea, trata de ayudar a la gente, like, that's outside our family, that no es de que tenga que ayudarlos, pero él le sale, o sea, de su parte. Y pues, I mean, like, that you can't really teach, and it's something that, like, has to come from you. Y yo creo, like, that's something that comes from my dad. That's something I want to do, like, porque obvio siempre va a haber gente que necesita la ayuda, necesita la mano.
Yeah.
Y it's like a little bit harder to have trust in people because, like, tú le das la mano y ellos te agarran la pata,
Yeah.
But, I mean, my dad is still, like, pues, por lo menos, like, hice mi parte,
He's he's still genuine. He's still like kind-hearted.
That's one thing, like, that, like, I want to take from him. And, like, that's a model that I want to follow. But, yeah, other than that, I mean, there's other great people out there. But así que tú digas, like, lo tengo en un pinche pedestal, like, así, no.
No tienes a nadie?
No. Well, like, apart from my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I know. I mean, I think throughout our lifetime we have many role models.
Mm-hmm.
And we set one up. I think our parents are mainly like our biggest role models just because they're the ones that raise us.
Yeah.
They're the ones that tell us right from wrong. So once you, like, aside from my parents, like a role model that's not family of sorts, I could say Mike, our supervisor Mike.
Oh, sí, ese güey es chingón, ese güey.
He's not just like really cool of how he is, but he's and this is at work, but I look at him as a role model at work because he's always trying to teach me something new. He's always telling me something, but he's not like,
he's old and wise.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's not trying to be a dick about it. He's telling you, like, hey, if you would have done this, you wouldn't have dropped this, or this wouldn't have happened. It's like,
That's true.
Okay. He kind of gives you a different way of thinking sometimes in certain situations, and I really appreciate that from him because he's not a dick about it. He's like, do it like this, you'll get this outcome. Do it like that, you'll get that outcome. And like for a role model, like that's pretty cool. Even though I'm older, like I still find people to like.
I think that's like a lot. Like for me, there's people that are role models, and I want to achieve what they've done and more. And it might be temporary for like a couple years, pero pues ya va encontrando uno más diferentes.
Yeah.
Or they can still be a role model, but just different in a different way.
You add more onto the list because you see someone doing something, and it attracts you. Not, I guess it attracts you in a way where it's like I want to be like that. I want to put myself not necessarily in that same situation, but in their shoes and like be able to be a kind-hearted person, for example, like your dad, or like a hard worker like your dad. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you want to be like them, in a sense.
Oh, that's true. I mean, también mi jefecita. También. Lo mismo de que le ayuda a la gente sin que les, o sea, que le salga de ella.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, cuando vamos para México, my mom thinks of other people before she does of herself. Like, dice, oh, no, pues voy a llevar este regalito para mi hermana, para mi mamá, para un tío.
She's selfless.
Una sobrina, yeah. And it's just like, I mean, yo sí, a veces sí digo, no, pues, o sea, no fregues, man. Like, primero lleva lo tuyo y ya lo que se pueda llevar está bien.
Yeah.
But she's like, no, es que, pues, ellos lo necesitan más que uno. Y pues sí es cierto. And like, I mean, that's selflessness. That's something I want to get to, you know?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
That's really nice. That's really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, we all about to cry here.
Yo también así estoy, güey.
Whoever asked this fucking question, your mom's a whole
Damn.
you kind-hearted fool.
Angelito quiere
That was my
llorar.
sobrina.
Oh,
Hey, you just called her sister a hoe.
hey, don't tell that to your sister, bro. Hey, you know what? I don't tell it to your sister, bro.
Es broma, pero si no quieres, no es broma.
Okay.
That's funny.
Hey, who was it? Leah?
The baby. The little one.
She listens to it?
Nah, she just probably follows Angel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Angelito acá quería llorar, ¿eh? Tenía los ojos así.
Yeah. You
¿Por,
mean
¿por qué crees que no
they're dry.
decía nada, güey?
They're dry.
Pues sí, ahora.
Acá está con las manitas. Nah, todo chingona la pregunta.
Yeah, that was
It hit a
cool.
spot.
Yeah, I appreciate that question.
¿No que tienes otra?
Yeah.
A ver.
Pues,
I'm waiting for you to ask.
trénala.
Okay, now that you said it, okay. All right.
It was supposed to be a follow-up.
Yeah.
Like,
What did it say?
kept it going.
Oh. Shout out to Joanna, my homegirl. Yeah, you remember Joanna Cardenas from high school?
Cardenas?
Yeah.
I think so.
It's Eric's cousin.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Hey, shout out to her. She said so. She had two things. We'll start out with this one, quick and easy. What are y'all's opinions on dating a porn star? Would y'all date a porn star if y'all in a perfect world you had a chance? Or
In a
what?
perfect world? What do you mean?
I'm
In a
just
perfect
saying.
world, there wouldn't be porn stars.
I'm just saying, shit. You ain't gotta go into detail.
A ver, comienza contigo. Would you?
Probably. No,
No, you're too jealous.
Probably.
nah, yeah, I'll be too jealous.
He's like, I saw that video. I saw it.
Nah, yeah, no. I say no.
He has a bigger dick than
I would say no.
Sí está cabrón por esa parte,
Hey,
güey. Sí está cabrón por esa parte.
Hey, le dice, it's okay, I like yours because it doesn't hurt as much.
Sí está cabrón por esa parte, güey.
Yeah, that sucks. Would you?
No, I
No.
don't think so.
No, I wouldn't, bro. No, it's just...
Sabiendo, o sea,
Like,
si yo me dedicaría
I
a
want to see.
eso,
I want to see what Miguel would say.
si yo me dedicaría a eso, o sea, fuera también
Yeah.
yo a eso,
Yeah.
then I guess it'd be like,
Yeah.
okay, well, no other girl would be okay with me. So it'd be like, okay, yeah, same industry, both are good
But I
with
bet
it.
you there is people that is okay with that.
Yeah.
You know?
There's dudes out there that let their girls be in OnlyFans.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So,
make
like,
money.
there's people that's okay with
Yeah.
it. As long as
Shit.
you're getting a little bit of the fucking bread, like, you do
Yeah.
whatever the fuck you want.
Pero es que
But I'm not
Okay,
saying I
yeah,
would
yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm saying there's people out there. Like,
Yeah.
there's dumbasses out there.
I mean, Freddie, we talked about it. For example, the VR. What did I tell you the other
Oh,
day?
yeah.
I told you you proved me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was this. I saw right after I sent you that. I shit you not. A UFC thing came up. Watch the fight in VR. I'm like, oh my fucking
They
god!
fucking heard the podcast.
Word for
They
word,
fucking heard
bro.
the podcast, bro. I'm telling you, fucking, I'm gonna go sue him. Trademark.
Dude, like I was just like, this is happening. Like the VR is actually. I didn't think it was popping like it
I'm telling you,
is
bro.
now.
That's crazy.
Okay, por decir, why the fuck would you fly to Vegas to go see a fight when you can sit on your couch, have a beer, not have to pay fucking
And
$20 a beer?
experience the same
Experience,
shit. type of-
yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
¿Ya ves? Shit, ya hubiera sido un pinche millonario, güey.
Piensas en las ideas poquito muy tarde.
Yeah. Bro, sometimes I'll be like, damn.
You gonna make money someday, Freddie. Just watch.
Fuck.
I know it, bro. Someday someone
Es que
gonna
la cosa es que tienes que tener gente que te ayude alrededor de ti
Sí.
para eso. That's the thing that sucks. Like, shit, if I post it on Twitter and be like, okay, I need some people to help me do this. Next thing I know, someone in LA already fucking trademarked it. Can't use the same idea.
Yeah.
Por eso. ¿Qué estábamos hablando? Ah, no, I don't think I would, bro.
No.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't. Like,
I just think it'd be like,
what if she was a lesbian porn only?
cambia el juego, cabrón.
That's a game changer. Man.
That's a game changer.
That's a game changer.
I see.
No, pero si es lesbian, güey, ni
No,
le
o sea,
gusta el...
her
Or she's bisexual.
Her specialty is
She's
her
bisexual.
specialty.
yeah, like if that was her specialty, que nomás se hiciera ese tipo de videos.
No puedes cambiar la situación.
Ahí sí cambia.
Pues obvio.
Well, yeah.
Pero mira, la mera neta, güey, no motherfucker can deny this. That changes everything.
Yeah.
Every fucking guy you ask, every guy, they'll say, no, shut the fuck up. Yes, it does.
Would you do it if she was just lesbian? Like,
Yeah. I'm technically she's gonna be she's bisexual, so like if that's her thing, that's what she does in the porn shit. But then again, we're dating and stuff, then she's bisexual.
But even then, it's still kind of like, I don't know.
just a thing that her profession is to get fucked.
Yeah.
Is that okay with you?
If it's from another girl, then yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you would.
What?
¿A quién está gritando?
Ash! I heard her say, well, shit, I know. She said, shit, I know what we doing after the podcast. What happened?
Oh, nothing.
Hey, it's a chisme. It's our little chisme going on.
I thought Love Was Blind, the last episode was tomorrow. It was tonight.
Oh. Damn it.
Yeah. She was so into it too. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, no, we've been watching Love is Blind. Have y'all heard of that show?
I think you talked about it now.
No.
So Love is Blind is a show where they basically meet up. It's 10 girls, 10 guys, and they meet up, but they don't see each other at all. They're attracted through emotional connection. And basically after 10 days, they either can propose to someone, propose without seeing them, propose, or like dip out of the show because, you know, they didn't find their true love. And so like they have all, it's like a reality show. They have all these like actors, I don't know, you never know.
Contestants.
Yeah, contestants. They have all these contestants go on there, and like some of them make a genuine connection and end up marrying, and like they take them through a whole like 4 or 5 week process to where like 10 days they're in the pods, a week they're in Mexico at a beach like trying to connect like physically and everything, and then another week they move in together and they're meeting family, and then the last week they get married.
Damn.
And
The
like
fuck?
yeah, dude.
Would you do that?
Fuck no.
Dude, no, wait.
He's like,
wait.
what if I get a fat bitch? What's the reason why you wouldn't do that?
So quick?
No, it's
Like literally
you
that
get
quick?
to meet the
so
person.
1 week. So
No,
one
no.
week you meet him or what?
No. So in the first 10 days, you go into these pods at certain times and you talk to these girls. If you make a special connection with one of the girls as a guy, you know, obviously, you can request to talk to them even more because you like these, like maybe you like 2 girls out of the 10. So you try to talk to both of them, try to find out more information about them, see who you like more to, like, I guess you can say wife up. And they're also kind of looking at you like, who can I like more? Maybe it's you and another guy, you know, but you got 2 girls. Maybe that girl has 2 guys or 3 guys, you know? So she's also trying to find out. But at the end, like, if you find out, like, oh, I fuck with this bitch's energy, like, for real, like, that's all that it's about the energy, just trying to match that shit together. And then after that, it's about a physical attraction kind of to, like, be like, all right, well, let's
try.
yeah. And then
Would you do it?
And they there's some that call it off. There's some that like say no at the altar. Like, dude, she gets dude. There's some crazy ass bitches, bro. That one of them's like, why are you talking to my man? Get away from my man. Shut the fuck up. Like, dude, I was like, okay.
Now I want to go watch
Fuck,
it.
shit.
Would you do it, Angelito?
Probably do it for fun.
The whole point of the show is for you to like
Get
find
married.
your true love. Like,
Motherfucker gonna be like, all right, deuces at the altar.
no, she fat. No.
So after they talk, they go to Cancun for a week.
They go to some beach resort in Mexico. They go for a week, and there they have a hotel room together. And most of them end up fucking the first night.
Right.
But
But
but like, there's also a lot of them that are like, you know, like, let's take time, let's be more intimate with another, and like, they're trying to learn each other's like behaviors, characteristics, stuff like that.
Beach.
Yeah, like
Okay.
it's kind of like a little vacation for them to try to connect with one another.
Pero si al último te culeas, güey, te cobran todo.
What the fuck?
You can't just go for the fucking trip. That's what he was thinking.
shit.
He said Mexico.
He's like,
Mexico.
where do I sign
Yeah.
up? I don't have my passport yet, but fuck it.
Damn.
Nah, pero neta si lo harías.
To find your true love angel. Like, dude, there's this guy that's 24 that went and is engaged to a 30
Fuck it.
to a
I say
34-year-old.
fuck it, I guess.
Never know.
You never
Fuck
know
it.
where you'll find love.
I say fuck it.
I mean,
it.
if I were single and like that was an option, yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
Let's try it
Yeah,
out.
fuck it.
Yeah. Let's see what
You would?
happens.
Fuck it. I would. Fuck it.
See, entonces, see, like, if you really match with the energy of some girl and she turns out to be kind of like 5 out of 10, you still fuck with her?
I would probably would marry her.
No, but like that's the thing. It's the whole thing is about finding someone that fits you, Angel, emotionally. That's there for you emotionally, supports you emotionally. Like, I know that's a big thing for you. I know that is. It's not just physical. I know that for you. Bro. Like, I can swear on it. Like,
Yeah.
so like for you to find someone, Angel, that you fuck with heavily, bro.
I guess, yeah.
I know that's difficult. So imagine you fuck with someone so heavily, bro. Will looks like really play that much of a part into it?
I don't know.
Like, obviously it'll play a part into it.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, I know. But like, do you think you're more prone to like falling for the physical emotions?
I say 50-50.
50-50?
I say 50-50.
I mean, he's giving me an answer, so I
I'm
mean,
giving
I
an
can't
answer, but
complain. Yeah,
that's
sure, I can't
50-50. So I
complain.
mean,
Bueno, pues.
All right, I can respect it.
Respect.
You know?
yeah,
Yeah.
50-50.
What if
That's
she
my
don't
answer.
like fucking at all?
Oh, that sucks.
Hasta que nos casemos.
Oh shit.
Nah, dude. There was this one bitch.
Oh my god.
She was like, this was in season 2, and the guy's like, so how do you feel about sex or whatever? And she's like, oh my god, I could do it like 10 times a day. And he's like, oh, I was thinking like 2 times a day, but okay, fuck it.
Sheesh.
She's like, you'll have trouble keeping up with me. He's like, oh no, I won't. It's some corny ass shit, bro, but it's so hilarious.
That's so
I
funny.
love picking at it. I just like pick everything at it, and it's funny as fuck.
Yeah, 10 times a day. Imagine that shit.
Shit, yo me desmayaría, güey.
For real.
I don't got that type of time.
I mean, I can go 3 times a day, but shit.
Have you tested that theory?
Lo he comprobado, eh.
I mean, shit.
Dude, I think,
No, I mean, I've gone 3 rounds. in
I
one
think if
time,
you
so, I
split
mean, shit.
3 rounds.
Yeah.
God damn.
it's not that. I mean, it's
Well, it depends what type of rounds we're talking about.
yeah. I mean, if it's just like 1, 2, 3.
Nah.
Round 1.
Round 2,
I mean,
okay.
if you
Round
space it
3,
out-
all right, it's longer. Fuck yeah.
If you space it out
Yeah.
throughout the day, 3
Yeah.
times is good.
Yeah.
What?
If you space it out throughout
Oh,
the
yeah.
day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3 times. I don't know. I think there's more. I think there's potential for more.
What's
mean, no, I'm saying
what's the
3.
most you've gone like in one session of sex, rounds wise? Mine's just 3.
No sé, güey. Yo creo unas 2.
Like rounds wise, as in like it happened right now, and then round
So-
2,
so-
or rounds wise, as in like it's happening. Like right now, we did an hour, and like 10 minutes, we gonna do another hour. Another 10 minutes, we gonna do another hour. Like you running that shit back to back to back. or
I
you-
would say like after the first time, after like 30 minutes, and do it again, and then another 30 minutes, and then do it again.
Oh, okay.
That's what I think. I mean, everyone thinks differently.
Because you just got to base it off.
Yeah.
We don't have a fucking metric system for this
Yeah.
shit.
It was like,
Yeah, 'cause
so I mean, I
there's
guess
Miguel.
I guess you can say that's back to back. Oh shit!
And on the other side of the spectrum.
Because I think in my case, I think it's
You
like
got
back to back to back.
Angelito.
Then you got Miguel.
Is it? Okay. I'm sorry to put this out for Miguel. Pero ¿cuánto dijo?
Hey, bro, a lot of girls actually into that shit. No kizzy.
Yeah, I told him.
He said an hour. He said an hour, and he said that female said he was taking too goddamn long. Now,
I told him
Really?
it was because he was gay.
it's not tight as a man's asshole. Like I know what's going on.
Is an hour that like is it that late or what? Like
No, es que estaba diciendo Miguel. ¿Te acuerdas?
Mhm.
Estábamos en la carne asada.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how,
During
like,
COVID.
que le decían que se apurara, que ya se estaba tomando, like, too much time.
Oh.
Remember he was saying that?
I wonder
Yeah,
how those
but I'm
conversations
saying,
go.
is like, is an hour too much? The fuck?
Nah, bro. It's
It
not.
depends.
It's not
Nah.
enough. Fuck you mean?
Nah.
But it depends
no,
what you're
yeah.
doing. It depends what you're doing.
Are you going in there
That's
for a
what I'm
quickie?
like-
Are you going in there for like a good like session? Are you
Are
going
we
in
talking
there?
about, like,
A good session is probably like an hour,
romantic,
yeah.
slow?
But
and-
what did she say? It was an hour was too long in his case?
An
no,
hour,
que
bro.
ya se estaba tardando.
Hmm. Well, shit.
I don't know. Es lo que nos
Cada
dijo.
quien.
Maybe
Yo
she-
estoy diciendo palabras que nos dijo Miguel.
Maybe
no le
she has
estoy
shit to
agregando ni
do.
le estoy quitando.
A lo
She
mejor.
has shit to do.
Probably.
A busy woman, busy life, bro. She
Quién
doing
sabe.
paperwork as Miguel fucking or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know.
Pero yo digo unos, I think 2.
2
The most
hours?
you've gone in a
But it's
session?
because, like,
Mm.
bien. No,
Órale.
no de mamadas. De que,
Oh yeah, yeah. Like 2 hours. Yeah, we took our time and like she got deep and like
Bien.
literally.
Bien.
What about you, Angel? How was
What?
the most rounds you've gone?
We talking about consecutive rounds?
Consecutive, like my case. I guess you can say my case was back to back to back. So I guess what 3 rounds? Yeah, 3 rounds. Does that consider it?
You fucking wash your dick in the meantime, okay?
Yeah.
He's like 30 minutes to fuck, 30 minutes to wash. Scrubbed.
30 minutes to reload.
So what? What's your answer?
I think it's been like around 4.
Nice, very nice.
Yeah.
Aplauso.
What a day.
Un aplauso.
What a day.
Un aplauso.
Un aplauso.
Un
What a
aplauso.
day.
Nomás uno.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Yo creo, ya. Well, I mean, ¿cuánto llevo con... ¿Qué van? 3... Vamos para 4. Bueno, yeah, 4, so... ¿Quién sabe? A lo mejor...
Oh, it's.
4 is going...
I didn't know you were there already.
What? Hold on, what are we talking about?
Yeah, I'm confused.
Vamos para...
Wait.
The goal is to get to Angel's status.
Oh.
Oh, this was that.
Oh, I thought you were
okay.
talking about.
No, I was thinking-
Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. I was like, whoa, what?
¿De qué estás hablando?
Oh no.
Okay, ya
I thought you
entendí, ya
were
entendí.
thinking like because you said like we've been together for like 1, 2. I thought you were counting weeks or something for some reason.
No, estoy contando meses.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah,
How long have y'all been together?
since November.
Damn.
No way.
All right. Damn, that's
See,
crazy.
That's fast.
That's crazy how this shit plays out.
Yeah, ¿cuánto ya?
Like you realize, like, damn, already it's been longer. Shit.
Yeah, that's why I said. I
Vamos
was,
para allá, 4.
yeah, that's why I said I was like I didn't know y'all were like. Oh, I don't know. I felt kind of weird saying it. Like when we were younger, bro. It's like, oh, you fucking bro, yeah. Fucking. He was, dude. I remember when he lost his virginity. He's like, we fucking got drunk that night.
Eso es por Angelito.
Yeah, bro. We drank for this moment.
Yeah.
We're like, virginity's gone.
Yeah, I should have been there.
No dice nada.
No dice nada, güey.
No me lo viste en el snap, de seguro.
Probably post a story. Feeling myself. What song was trending at that time?
Oh no.
Because no ponían norteñas. Back then no ponían
No.
nada de norteñas.
Era puro pinche Ice Cube.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah.
Wait, what year was it, Angel?
That I lost my virginity.
We were like 18.
yeah, I was a late
2016.
bloomer. I was like 18.
2016. Oh, you know what was popping? I think it was fucking Drake song, Call Me on My Cell Phone.
Was it Drake?
Oh, probably.
He probably posted a story with that.
Call me on
Or
my
like,
cell phone.
or una foto que poniendo like, today was a good day.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
Today was a good day.
I know he went to go smack booty cheeks whenever he's like on Snapchat, like, yeah, all happy.
This fool.
He puts a little smiley emoji in the darkness, and that's it. He's like, yeah.
I got some pussy.
Anyone recently, Angel, that you've been trying to like link with, or like no females?
Nah.
None of interest.
Nah.
Are you interested in finding a female?
Maybe soon, yeah.
Maybe soon.
I'll try it again soon. Fuck it.
But like, how are
I'm
you
just
gonna,
enjoying myself right now.
how are you gonna?
Es que le
try?
falta salir conmigo, güey.
Es que tú ya no sales.
Ya
Ya
no
no puedes
salgo,
salir.
Neta.
I've been wanting to go to O1 though. That's the thing.
¿Por qué no he ido? Porque yo no he ido. Right?
That's good. We don't even do that much anymore.
Right?
Pero ya se juntó este también.
Ay. No,
I was
yo
like-
no me junté. Espérate,
He's starting to feel the loneliness.
So I was like, what do I do now?
He's trying to blame us.
Hey, yo no me junté, Tengo que aclarar eso. Todavía no me junto. Pero ya no salgo tanto como antes. Well,
Yeah,
it's because,
same.
like, with me and her, like, I go to school Monday to Friday. She goes to work. And we don't see each other throughout the week.
Yeah.
So the weekend is just me and her time.
Pues,
so.
yeah.
Es que también es pues la vida, güey.
Es la vida
Yeah.
también.
Like honestly, the more we grow, the more our social life kind of shrinks down because of our jobs, school.
Oh.
No, but no cap. I have been wanting to go to O1 soon. Like, las ganas de ir a bailar y todo ese pedo.
See who?
I just go.
But like
Last time I went was like
Angel,
September, October.
Like, how are you gonna start dating?
yeah, pues, yeah, I don't know.
Last
Shit.
time you went with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, wait,
Yeah.
last time I was for Tamara's.
Yo también estaba
Birthday.
ahí, güey.
Oh, yeah, we were all there. Yeah.
I wasn't there. I remember.
That was the last time. After that was the last time.
Yeah, that was the last time.
I
Yeah.
think
Ya no
that's-
sale. Ahora
That's
me
when I
echa la
sent,
culpa.
is that
güey.
when I sent Paco out there?
No.
No, that was another time.
Oh, okay. But like, are you gonna try like through Tinder or through what's the one they'd say on the radio?
I don't know. We'll see.
¿Cómo se llama? Chispa.
Chispa.
Yeah, we'll see.
Get all the Mexican
I don't know.
hoes.
Like how? Like, cause
I don't know, man. I just honestly don't know. We'll just.
I
figure it
honestly
out.
don't know, bro.
We'll just.
We
figure
should.
it out.
Didn't we do it? Well, we were trying to do it with Miguel. Make
What?
him a fake profile and get him bitches.
oh yeah, we should do that.
We should do that. We got enough pictures of him. Next thing you know, hey, we got this one for you, Angelito.
We
I don't know,
we
we'll
need to
see.
act like him though too.
Yeah.
We can't be catfishing. We can't be like yes.
LOL, what are you doing?
What are we doing? It'd be like that sometimes. What we doing?
Can you cook? Can you give us? Do you know how to dance?
Do you smoke weed?
Sheesh.
If you smoke weed, like we're good. What are your priorities in a girl? Not physically.
I'm a good person.
What?
Has a nice heart.
A nice heart. But like what's something that you like? Something that you've noticed in your past relationships that's like, damn, I kind of like how maybe this girl made me feel by complimenting me in this certain
No,
way.
pues sí somos todos, ¿no? The compliments.
Sí, güey, pero.
Si no quieres responder, fuck
no,
you.
nomás de no comment o algo, güey.
I'm gonna get a happy day. You want a happy day?
Tráeme
Yeah.
uno de una vez.
Tráeme uno.
Well, tú nunca hiciste nada de tus planes para tu cumpleaños, güey.
Nah, I never
Ay,
did.
eso es tu
I hate
pedo.
my birthdays.
No, pues. Eso es tu pedo.
Wait, what do you mean by plans?
Sí, güey, si tú hubieras dicho, hey, I want to go to O1
No,
with
pues
my
sí,
friends
pero...
for my birthday.
Yeah.
All right, nosotros hacemos el plan para ir contigo, you know?
Yeah, that part, yeah, it was my bad. What's
¿Qué,
up?
¿Qué dijo? Nada.
The pineapple one? Yeah.
Que según íbamos a ir para marca registrada, ¿no? ¿Qué dijiste? ¿Para su cumpleaños?
Oh, we're going tomorrow.
Ah, chingado.
Yeah.
No, yo no compré boletos, eh.
What?
I didn't buy tickets.
Too bad. I bought it for you.
No seas mamón.
Yeah, I bought it for you all. Like, don't worry about it. Like, for real. No, I got this. I want to have a good ass
For
time.
real?
With, yeah. I want to have a good ass time with all y'all. And like, I bought the tickets for everyone, except Paco, Fed, and Armando. But they don't know that. But
real?
I haven't bought one for Juana.
¿Y por qué no avisas?
I did. I told you that day.
Bro, well, I've been busy.
No, that's fine. But yeah, I bought one for Juana, and we're going tomorrow.
Oh, déjale aviso porque luego me van a decir a mí, ¿por qué no avisas? Bueno, por mientras, ¿qué estamos diciendo?
No sé.
So we're at my tío's birthday party on Saturday. Paco brings up marca registrada, and I'm like, yeah, dude, like it's about to be here. Like, what the fuck? He told me you would let me know. He's like, I'm gonna call Monday. I'm like, all right. But before that, he's like, marca registrada, va a venir sábado, and Angelito, ya estaban 2, 3, he's like, yeah, for my birthday. Y empezó la plática, like, oh, when's your birthday? Todo el pedo, oh, yeah, it's on Tuesday, so, like, it'll be perfect for the weekend. So, ahí está. Nada más que no dice nada.
Yeah.
Es que no dice nada, güey.
Yeah.
¿No te gusta celebrar o qué pex?
I don't know.
¿O te da hueva?
I like to celebrate other people's birthday, but for my birthday, it's like, you know. I like to be there for other people, but when it comes to my shit, it's like,
Yeah, but we like to be there for you too.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, oh.
Oye, vi el video en que me tagueaste hoy. Te pasaste de verga. Porque así mero estaba la pinche situación.
Wait, which one?
The one I tagged
Tú
you
ya
in.
sabes cuál, cabrón. Es el que te dije.
Pull it up.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. You're a hoe. Damn.
Bro, I saw it. I was like, yo.
Somos malos amigos.
Man, I don't want to say anything because it'll give it away.
No, yeah, no. We won't say nothing. But
Pero sí,
I just
sí,
remember
sí me
that.
pasé de
I
verga.
just remember that.
Sí, me pasé de verga.
Yeah.
Was that here in Texas too?
It looked like it.
looked-
Yeah.
It looks like, yeah.
The highway. Nah, I saw that shit.
Oh, what was the second part of the question?
Oh, about what's going on with Russia. Like, what's your thoughts on it?
Oh, with Russia.
Yeah.
Shit.
There's so much going on.
All right, first of all, if you get drafted, you going?
Aren't
weren't they-
you supposed to sign up yourself when you turn 18?
No, they send you a letter saying that you can get that you're like available for the fucking draft.
Wait.
Well, then if that's the case, I didn't get anything.
Bro, it don't matter if you got it or not. You going.
Well,
They
if I go. Fuck it.
They can find you through the taxes.
No, we'll see.
Anything that you're registered.
Well, if I go, I go.
in.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Wait, weren't they saying anything about
If I die, I die.
DACA, that if you have DACA, you're like, and you get drafted. Look at his face.
Damn.
No, literally, bro. I'm not joking. That if you have DACA, you can get drafted, but you still won't get papers.
Yo ya no tengo esa madre, güey.
Ah, qué bueno. ¿Cómo no la quería? No, but they were saying some shit like that.
I've never heard of that. Let me look that up.
Yeah, look it up.
But that's funny.
Because I was watching some videos and it was like when you got DACA and they still send you to war.
Why is this like the most searched thing on Google right now?
Dude,
No. Not
No, you
all
can't.
DACA recipients can be eligible to enlist. HR 435 will allow DACA recipients to enlist in the military if they are otherwise
voluntary?
eligible and meet other. So you can get drafted. You can get
but it's
drafted,
voluntary.
but it has to be like you have to meet specific criterias for,
Yeah.
I guess, the person that's picking you.
Isn't
No,
there
güey,
one?
me voy a hacer bien pendejo.
Isn't there one? What's that one where like it's an exception where if you're like the only boy in the family or the only child or son, something like that?
No,
I thought I heard about that. Like they talked about that.
I know the only exceptions for draft is some sort of age. I think after
It's from 18 to 27 for the most part.
Fuck, we're in it still.
I mean, you still technically, you still have to pass through boot camp, the health,
Yeah.
the psychological, the math. No, ya chingaste tú, güey.
Este no se va.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I'm staying.
You get drafted and you have to go through all that. And you're like, no, ¿saben qué? Para ahorrarles tiempo. And yeah, they pendejo. Yeah. It was something like that.
Oh, so here I found an.
They wouldn't even jerk test you, huh?
They would.
They
I
would.
mean, but if it's like an emergency that they need people, I don't think they'll.
I don't think they'll give a fuck, bro. They'll throw you.
You
on the
tested
battlefield
positive
high.
for marijuana. All right, keep going. Go.
Go. We need more potheads out there. More peace loving fucking tree huggers.
No, they were saying. Oh, well, I think I read something que decía que if you're overweight, you can still get drafted, but you have to pass the physical.
Oh, the only son of aged or infirm parents. What does infirm mean? Like
Están
viejitos?
enfermos.
Oh,
Oh, yes, like they need someone to take care. So I have a whole list. Basically, the vice president, the judges, various courts of. Wait, so the president can get drafted,
The vice president.
but the president can. These are
The
exceptions.
judges of the various
Oh.
courts of the United States, the heads of the various...
Well, obviously the
judicial
president's not gonna go
departments.
fucking war.
The only son liable to military duty of the widow dependent upon his labor for support, the son of an aged or infirm parent, or parents dependent upon his labor for support, where there are two or more sons of aged or infirm parents subject to draft, the father, or if he to be dead, the mother may elect which son shall be exempt. Damn.
Damn. Que
The-
digas tú te vas a ir a la guerra.
Bótateme a la verga. The only brother of a children not 12 years old. Wait, the only brother, have neither father nor mother dependent upon his labor for support. The father or motherless children under 12 years of age dependent upon his labor for support. So you can get drafted pretty easily, my guys.
What are the exemptions?
These are exemptions.
Oh, those are the
Those
exemptions?
were the exemptions.
Yeah.
I
Or
think you can, well, as a student, you can,
I think there's certain criterias for a student.
well, I think for a student, I saw that you could, if you get drafted, that you can file for an exemption, but it would only be to the end of the semester, the current semester. So, ojalá se acabe para mayo.
So if you graduate,
ya
to
valió.
your parties in Ukraine?
Estaré.
Nah, but for real, how do you think it's gonna get, bro? Because right now, no one's doing anything because apparently, I want to see fucking numbers. But according to like smart people, the calculations are not right now to go into Ukraine. When are they gonna be right? When it's burned
Calculations of what?
down? Of like why they can't send military troops into
Well-
like NATO troops specifically?
Well, because Ukraine is not part of NATO.
it's not.
It's not.
So why?
They were saying that Ukraine has been wanting to be a part of NATO, but because of being so close to Russia, they've kind of like bete, and never really let them in. So NATO can't really do anything.
What a bunch of dumbasses. If Ukraine was part of NATO, this would have either never happened or it would have happened,
Yeah,
but NATO would have been able to respond right away.
because
You think
once
they'll
you're
accept-
once you're a part of NATO, if any country tries to invade any single of those,
Yeah, then
countries
everyone
in
else
NATO,
attack-
everybody
helps
else
out.
helps
Everyone
out.
helps out.
So do you think Ukraine would, well, let's say they do win, and all this shit that's going on, and somehow defeat Russia or whatever, you think everyone else will accept?
You think Ukraine is
You
gonna beat
think-
Russia?
No. I'm saying if they beat Russia and like they don't like, because obviously Russia wants Ukraine to be part of Russia, right?
USSR.
Yeah. So let's say that somehow at all that end of this, Ukraine ends up winning. Do you think NATO would accept Ukraine into NATO?
I think they'd be kind of forced to
They would,
because they're saying this is a problem. They're saying this is a war.
Oh yeah.
This is a literal war going on right now. And it's not even a third world country. It's a first world country.
Yeah.
We don't talk about the wars over in Africa. We don't talk about the wars over in India because they're like third world countries. No one cares about those because they haven't developed into a huge mass scale to be a threat.
Yeah.
They're important either way, but no one tells the story about it. But once big old Russia comes knocking at Ukraine, it's like, oh shit's going down. And shit is going down,
Yeah.
sadly enough. Like I've seen so much shit, so many videos. Like
The president, it's the president, right? He's actually like fighting with the military, or is that the mayor of the capital?
From what I read, and this is just like Twitter sources, so I can't confirm
Yeah.
anything. I don't want to put anything in stone. The mayor of Kiev,
Yeah.
which is the capital of Ukraine, is fighting along with the soldiers. And from the pictures that I've seen, I don't know how old they are. Some of them look a little bit dated, but this motherfucker looks like a fucking like he's ready to fucking kill some Russians, bro.
Pues sí, defendiendo su patria.
Yeah, dude.
Did you hear some of a famous Ukrainian boxer? He's over there. fighting?
Khabib?
Yeah. No, not Khabib. He's like, I mean, did I say Russian or Ukrainian? No, Ukrainian boxer.
Ukrainian?
Like boxer, like he's in like an official pro boxer.
Well, it's 'cause,
he's over there
like,
fighting.
If
Even,
you're of age,
uh,
you gotta be you're enlisted.
Bleacher Sports, también they posted it. I think
Well,
it was
there's-
Bleacher Sports.
You're enlisted.
Yeah. He said
When
he enlisted también, yeah.
Well,
Pues por
Vice,
eso.
Vice is over there doing a whole fucking thing
Yeah.
about it right now. A lot of people are just, I don't know, dude. I'm scared. Like it's scary, cause like so from what I have been reading so far, and I know it's like a Twitter source, but I have at least been going to something more, someone that's actually verified, knows what they're talking about, someone that looks smart. And I go through I go through their bio, and it's like, what the fuck do you actually do? And it's like, oh, actual journalist, blah blah, whatever. But I know anyone can tell a story, but I've seen so much scary shit going on, bro. It's like, you remember what happened era en Sinaloa cuando agarraron al Chapito, no?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
El culiacanazo.
Yeah. ¿Se acuerdan de eso? Like,
Yeah.
dude, it's like that, but 10 times worse. It's scary. It's crazy out there, bro.
Because this is worldwide.
I saw a video of a tank. I don't know if this is from
I
there.
saw that shit.
Angel showed me a video of this, I guess you
Yeah.
could say, Russian tank. And, like, there's this car driving by, and the tank just, like, goes for it, bro.
Goes for it. Like he maneuvers to where he's, the car's going and runs it over. That's fucking crazy, dog.
That's what Russia does.
They don't give a fuck.
We got no, like...
Oh, and then Snake
scary.
Island too. It was 13 Ukrainian soldiers, and they got bombarded by the Russian Navy,
The warship.
warships. Yeah,
Yeah. That was
that's crazy, bro. The fact they didn't give a fuck, like they were like, surrender now, and we'll let you live. He was like, hey, should I just tell them to fuck off? He was like, might as well. Hey, Russian fleet, fuck off. They died, man. They bombed them.
Yeah, dude.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Está cabrón.
They're saying that the people are actually making the Molotov cocktails to defend themselves. También.
Shit.
That's what I've been reading on
You
Twitter
gotta
too.
do what you gotta do to
I mean,
defend
yeah,
yourself
well,
in a state
shit.
of war, bro. I don't know if it's legal to own a gun out there. I mean, obviously, there's people that do have guns, but
Quién sabe cómo son los leyes.
it's not like over here, dude. Like, I think it was Nani who asked me, he's like, do you ever think like the U.S. would get invaded? Honestly, I don't think so.
No.
There's two massive bodies of water separating us, and even then, like,
Well, you got to think how close Russia is to us too.
well, yeah, they're really
Alaska.
close to Alaska, but like, no one's in Alaska.
Pero también,
Yeah.
it's technically
Their main
their-
interest-
But don't they have to cross like the Serbia? The
Bro,
Serbian,
it's only like,
It's like 50 miles away from each other.
yeah.
It's not even that far.
but still,
Like
I just like, if you were to get Russian troops, like kind of D-Day style, where they land on the beach and they're go like killing every civilian they fucking see and shit. Like, eventually they're gonna have to run into problems with the people with guns, bro.
but here's the thing though, if they did it, I mean, obviously there's military over there in Alaska, but it's gonna be as much compared to like the Russian
But then they would
army.
they would have to also
but then
invade
they
through
have to
Canada.
invade to Canada, yeah, and Canada's not gonna allow that, so that's the only thing. So that's why their main source would be the
Well,
mainland.
ese es el pedo because Canada's in NATO too. So
that's what I'm saying.
once,
Yeah, because once
they
if Russia
invade-
does something to Canada, then everyone else is going for Russia because that's Canada's part of NATO.
But you're thinking too ahead because they already did something to the U.S., who's part
Yeah.
of NATO, so it's already over.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, but I'm just wondering, is there going to be someone that turns against NATO and sides with Russia, like China,
China's
North
in NATO?
Korea?
Is China in NATO?
China and North Korea scare me. I don't know if they're in NATO.
China is not in
Did
NATO.
they
I don't
leave?
think so. Let me
Because
see. Hold on.
their alliance with Russia. Because if
Yeah.
anything happens, because if someone else tries to attack Russia, then China's gonna be the ally.
Yeah, well, the thing is, though, as well, I saw that China is actually trying to de-escalate. Like, they're trying to actually help. And
Yeah,
be like, hey,
I saw
like,
that.
chill out, because like I think they're not for it, which I understand. Because I just want to know the reasons. Let me see if I can.
Es que I think what I saw that Ukraine, I think they said is like the largest or the second largest country in Europe, right?
Yeah, China joins the opposing NATO expansion.
Y es que Ukraine has its own resources. Like
Oh,
they're
Ukraine
like
is like the second provider of everything, basically.
yeah. I saw clay. What else?
Natural gas.
Natural gas, a bunch of other stuff like railroads, and I think that's the reason why Russia wants to invade Ukraine and make it part of Russia, so they can have access to all that too.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I think that was another reason why they wanted to invade, or if not, like one of the top reasons why.
well, I mean, apart from that, like there are other reasons, but también they just want the power and control.
Okay, so this is my question. It might be a dumb question because I honestly don't know. Was Ukraine part of Russia at one point, and then
Yes.
they separated? Right? Yeah.
USSR.
So I guess they want all that shit back then. Russia wants them to be part of it so they can have all access to all
but
that.
my question is why? Because President Putin
El Putin.
was in the USSR.
Yeah.
He was alive when it was still on.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like nationalism, where like you're gonna believe in your country no matter what, and you want fucking make America great again. It's the same stupid shit.
Yeah. Did you see, bro, that the fucking apparently they're trying to get Fox News banned at bases, at like military bases.
Banned
Because there was this big old thing. Kiev hit by airstrike as Ukraine troops fight Russian advance. Yeah, it's getting out of hand more and more.
Wait, es que el pedo ya no es like battlegrounds, like es más de fucking bombs, aerial attacks.
No. Nani told me what it's about. And I believe him on this when he says it. Cyber attacks.
Well, yeah,
that
that
makes
too, yeah.
sense.
I think if Russia has the ability that if we were to attack, they can shut off the whole country.
Oh yeah.
Like
Oh,
that.
obviously, yeah.
If the US did it to like China and India, bro, they did it to Japan first.
Excuse me.
What does Russia have from not doing it to us too? After it all got leaked out, everyone spies on everyone basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that cabrón. I mean, apart from everything that's going on right now, like, you still have to think of the other type of warfare, like you said.
Yeah. It's a big ass game, bro. They're playing,
Yeah, fuck.
and it's and they're not like they're risking.
Well, because I think that most of Europe depends on all the natural resources that come from either Ukraine and Russia, both together. Y con todo este pedo, that's why NATO's trying to get involved, but they can't really. Because if, let's say, Ukraine gets shut down, o sea, lo va a sufrir también most of Europe because of the natural resources and everything.
But do we really get that much natural resources from them?
Well, in Europe.
But I'm talking about Ukraine because
Yeah, they're the second provider of a lot of things.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Let's see. Let's fact check this shit. Ukraine exports mainly steel, coal, fuel, and petroleum products, chemicals, machinery, and transport equipment, and grains like barley, corn, and wheat. More than 60% of exports go to other former Soviet republics, countries like Russia, Kazakhstan, Belarus. Others include Turkey and China.
So I can't find an exact reason for why they invaded Ukraine.
Pipelines, ports, and plants that could be hit by the war. Shit. Energy, food.
Freddie?
No, aquí tengo.
All I know from what I've read so far is that it's just been from a complicated past, which I mean from the
Es
US.
que han tenido
survey.
pedos.
Yeah, dude, but like why now? Like what changed? That's my question. Like I want to know.
It's probably like
why
they've been planning this for a while.
But do you think they've been planning it since the Trump era?
Knowing how Putin is,
I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think it's been years, bro.
Even more.
Yeah. I think it's kind of been like playing a chess game where like
What's the name of the guy they arrested? The Russian they arrested because he was like speaking out. Do you know who I'm talking about? They called him President Navalny.
No.
I don't know.
You haven't heard him? So this guy basically started speaking out, showing that like all these Russian leaders are actually just like they're just taking your money. They're making you look broke. They're just taking your money basically. They don't care about others' lives. They only care about themselves, their military selves. And he was showing it out. Like he would show Putin's like all his mansions,
Oh,
all
yeah.
this stuff and everything. And at the end of it, he fled, I think, to like the UK or France. I don't remember specifically, but he fled. He got asylum, but then they returned him because Russia was like, "You don't return him, we're gonna send nukes." And so they returned him, and they when he landed, they testified. They testified. What is it called? He had a trial, but it was a very, 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 very unfair trial. So, but what he's saying now is that there's something going on in the homeland, but they're using this to keep eyes away from what's going on in the homeland.
Quién sabe, güey.
So, like, there's so many angles to come through with this.
Yeah.
There's like, I know the big guys in like, you know, in Capitol Hill. I know what the fuck, why they're like, you know, Russia's invading Ukraine, but no one else knows. Like, I want a solid answer.
So he knows he's in jail right now, right?
Who?
That one president.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't know anything right now because I don't know how much he knows, but
he knows why Russia would invade Ukraine.
no. I'm just saying that like he was also like another angle coming. He was coming at another angle saying like they're trying to take the media off of what's going on
Una caja china.
in actual Russia, like, and point attention into what's going on in Ukraine.
Oh,
Es lo que hace el gobierno de México.
Take ice off me.
Yeah. Que I don't know if y'all watched this movie. Anyway. Ahí está. I strongly recommend y'all watching La Dictadura Perfecta on Netflix. It's so fucking good because it explains it very well. Because like, it's fictional, right? But you see a lot of like things that coincide here. So basically, it explains how el gobierno de México hace noticias falsas, esas de que. Like,
¿Cómo se llama, güey?
La Dictadura Perfecta. It used to be on Netflix. I don't know if it's still on there.
Oh, let me see.
Pero basically, they like, let's say un scandal de un politician that's trying to be president.
The perfect dictatorship.
Yeah. Like, por ejemplo, un candidate that's trying to be president, some scandal blows up, right? And the first couple days, like, salen las noticias and people are starting to pick it up. Salen así con una noticia and all they do is cover that other noticia.
Exactly.
So lo de Ayotzinapa, todo lo de, como esa película se pertiene a unas dos niñas que según las asaltaron y quién sepa qué, right?
Yeah.
So for like 3 weeks, full coverage of everything.
The
like,
girls and
the
like how they're
girls,
doing. Bullshit.
Y al último, like,
They weren't even assaulted.
yeah.
Type bullshit. Yeah.
And le dicen que la caja china es para que la gente like se distraiga. Oh, acá está pasando otra cosa.
Yeah.
It might be that on a bigger scale.
A big scale, bro. Like there has to be something
Pero quién sabe.
really, really big to be going on. Like they gotta be trading, like they gotta be sending nukes to North Korea for some fucking reason or some stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
For something like that to be going on.
Pa saber, güey.
But
because I mean we can't even get that much info off of Russia.
Is Russia's allies with North Korea, right?
their allies with basically, well,
I know they were China.
they're not. Was Russia part of NATO?
I don't
Nah,
think so.
nah.
No, never.
No, they wanted to. I saw I saw a video that Putin. It was like they were interviewing Putin, and he said that he wanted to be part of NATO, but everyone
But I bet
else
he had.
BS.
But I bet he. But if he wanted to be part of NATO, he was probably like, okay, but like, I want Ukraine to be back in Russia.
Yeah,
Type bullshit. Like he wanted ridiculous, like requests.
Yes, I'll join NATO if Ukraine is mine.
Ukraine not mine. I don't.
I don't.
Exactly.
You pussies. Russia. The
No,
mother-
pero o sea, lo que es Russia and China
dude, that's
es otro pedo.
That's-
China
you're
joins
talking
us
about,
another,
I think you're talking about a good
if
third
those
of
two
the world.
yeah, literally, yeah. If those two se juntan,
Ya chingamos
it's
todos.
against
We're
the whole
dead.
world.
Yeah,
estar
Shit.
difícil.
that's gonna be kind of hard.
Va a
Yeah,
estar cabrón.
Sí está cabrón ahí.
Pero I don't think there would be something to full scale war like that. Like
I
where-
don't think so because
Not right
I mean
now,
everybody
no.
would be fucking themselves over. Like to go that into war
Yeah,
against everybody.
there's no allies at that point.
No.
because you like. Well,
I mean, it would be NATO against everybody else, but at the same time, you're fucking yourself over because you can't really fight a world war at this point. Like, por decir, si se arregla un pedo in Russia, okay, you send troops, you send this and that. In Russia, in the meantime, it's like, okay, yeah, invade my country, but I'll go fucking nuke you. Like, se va a hacer un pedo, and they're just fucking themselves over.
And yeah, exactly. Yeah. And not just that, you're talking about like some countries are gonna have to be so focused on a war that they're not gonna be able to
Focus on themselves.
focus on their. Well, yes, that too. But focus on their government infrastructure, which. Out of nowhere, there might be a civil war that comes out in their country.
Oh, yeah.
They're trying to overthrow it. It's like, no, fuck the war. It's like, yeah, fuck the war, but we got to fight it because everyone else is in this shit. Like,
si no nos metemos, no nos va nada. Nos van a chingar y ya valió.
Yeah.
Está cabrón.
It's a whole different mess.
But también for like the U.S. going back to the drafting, there's a lot of people that won't qualify to get even drafted. It's gonna have to be a dire situation.
But I don't think we need a draft. Didn't they say they hadn't they don't need a draft?
No, por decir, if it's like a dire situation, like extreme, there's still like they would have to lower the qualifications. Was like you can walk, okay. Like
I don't know. I don't think so, bro. They can't be doing that because if you do that, you're just throwing them out there to die, basically. Because if you throw like a literal dumbass out there, bro. Like
they're never danger for yourself and the other people around you.
Exactly. So like even then they can't lower their standards. They have to keep them.
But they can't do the same type of draft that they did back in.
Oh no! Things have to change. Yeah. There has to be some. It has to be I guess you could say a different testing to be able to recognize the abilities of certain people.
Yeah.
And the length that they will go to. But.
Shit, if they had me drafted, I would be like, look, more than likely, I'm not going to come back.
I'm finna die. I'm going to let you know right now.
Take care of my family, take care of this. You think for every single person is going to ask the same? Think the government's going to be fucking, all right, well, here's...
I mean, they send the flag, that's it. But
this is how much you're worth.
I don't know. If I were to go to war, I think that's the last thing I would be thinking. I wouldn't be thinking I'm gonna die. I'm thinking like, how the fuck am I gonna like? How am I
gonna survive?
I'm gonna survive, bro. I'm not trying to die in war.
If you go into war,
see, that's why I'm trying to be a fucking engineer. I'll be like, all right, you know what?
I can.
I'm not a boots on the ground type of.
Well, yeah, they have that too.
Yeah, I'll be like, okay, yeah. Put me in a room, fucking, in some type of headquarters.
I'll help design bombs. I don't give a fuck.
Anything but this.
No, yeah, bro. I mean, when you get drafted, I think they also have if they see that you're fucking smart, they're not gonna put you in the fucking battlefield.
Ya valiste verga.
Yeah,
I'm good, y'all. I'm good.
No, they'll send you the boots to the ground, bro. I'll be in fucking AC. Una computadora playing Minesweeper.
Goodbye, y'all. I'm dead in like a second.
Nah, you play Call of Duty, bro. What you mean? Prestige?
Nah, that's not gonna happen. Nah.
Prestige.
You told me
the problem with me on Call of Duty is I like to rush, and most likely I would do that in real life, and I would die.
You would do that in real life?
Most likely.
We need to go
paintballing. If I had the adrenaline rush, and fuck it, yeah.
We've gone paintballing with him.
How was it?
He leaves like in different colors.
Nah, I've only gotten that one time. The only time I got shot was once, and it was on the mask. It was a headshot.
Ya valiste?
Yeah,
we'll have to go.
Yeah,
and I was just trying to be like, "What the fuck, your mother? How do you?" Because it was my first time. I didn't know how to.
And then out of nowhere,
I get shot right in the right in the on the goggles. I'm like, "Oh shit!" So I don't know how it feels like to actually get hit by a softball. A paintball. My bad.
Oh wait, they didn't even hit you?
No. So I've never felt the pain of a paintball.
Oh, we can get that.
I think the guy that had the car before me liked to go paintballing a lot because they weren't able to get to the back seats, and if you lift my trunk up, you can see the back seats a little bit, like the interior. Mm-hmm. So There's paintballs all over there.
Really?
Yeah,
That's badass.
I have paintballs in the car. Just
That's
sitting there.
badass.
I should pop them because what if it's something else than paintballs?
¿Quién sabe? Que sean chicles, güey.
Ándale.
Damn.
Freddie, I know you had a question.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you said it was
What was
kind of
your
long.
question?
What was?
Well, okay. So I want y'all to explain to me your process of thinking in like different ways. So like,
Fuck.
por ejemplo,
I'm trying to think. Like,
how do I think?
how do I think? What am I? What am
Well,
I?
he's gonna ask a situation for
Okay.
Okay.
Por ejemplo, if I say imagine a cube, do you see an actual picture of it in your head? Or how do you when I say imagine a cube, what happens in your head?
Like a dice.
Pero tienes la imagen,
Thing
like,
like yeah, have the
but
image.
just like a picture, or you have like a 3D where you can like
I can
spin it,
I can see that. Yeah.
where you like you have all views.
But what did you first think of? Just like a
What do you
regular
mean?
dice? Just like in your hand right now? When he
I
said
wouldn't say in my hand, but I would say right when he said that a dice and like he said like that 3D image that shit. I can see that.
a rolling dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
I saw a cube. But I saw a 3D cube. I didn't see the spinning, but I imagined myself, a cube.
Mm-hmm.
Standard.
Porque por yo in my head, the way I see it is like, have you ever done like AutoCAD or seen AutoCAD?
No.
Isn't it some sort of like no.
So
I was thinking
basically,
of something
AutoCAD is automated. What is it? Computer drawing or some shit like
you're
that.
thinking of an actual like it has an x-axis, the y-axis.
Yeah, that's
the
how I
z-axis.
see it.
Exactly.
So I see a cube in the X, Y, Z
I know what you're
axis,
ta-
and I can see 360 view, and I could spin it in my head of like, okay, this is phase 1, phase 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Like I imagine like I said the dice and the what's that the ¿Cómo se
The
llama?
Rubik's Cube.
The Rubik's Cube.
I didn't think about
That's
it
what I
to
think
your
about.
extent because you just said a cube.
Well, yeah, but like,
I know what you're talking about because I used to use softwares like those.
okay, so you.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah.
What if it's something else
What?
other than like an object, like doing like
Okay, so next question would be like, when you have a memory, how do you see it? You see it in first person or third person?
I see it as
La
Third
tienen que
person.
pensar, ¿verdad?
I think I see.
I see it as a movie basically. Like
So,
I'm
but is
watching.
it
Like
first
I'm watching
person or
it.
third person?
Like if I was watching, like if the screen was right there, I would be watching them doing it. Like I honestly don't know.
So you don't see it from your own eyes?
No.
Like, let's say you remember, I don't know, like,
If I remember memory, imagine as if like I'm gonna say
okay,
like
por decir,
I would say third.
like
third
if I ask you to remember
person.
the first time we went like to a concert or whatever, do you see what you saw in your eyes or do you see yourself in third person?
Oh, in the eyes, yeah.
I see myself in third person. And I know
Explain that a little bit.
I see it in third person. Like, for example, I just thought of like a memory, but I can't see it through my eyes. For some reason, I can't see it through my eyes. I can only see it in third person. I was thinking about like when me and Ashley went to Six Flags and we rode this, the big swing, Texas swing, the one that takes you in the air and is spinning around. That one. But I can't see it in first person.
Right? That's how
I see it at I see it at first person.
So like
Because
you see
I just came out with I was just thinking, and there was this one time I went with Imelda to the a concert,
Mhm.
the Tercer Elemento, and there was this moment where the middle of the dance floor, like everyone separated, like there was a fight and shit, and everybody was throwing beer bottles, and I remember I saw a beer bottle coming towards me, but it went literally right past me, my left side of my head. And when I think of that moment, I think of it as like I was still there, like first
That shit was
person.
in 3D.
Nah, I
VR.
see it as how I saw it in my eyes.
Really?
Yeah,
See, the way I see
because
it,
I can't see it as third person. I can only see it as like how I saw it.
the way I see it is third person. So I see myself
doing your actions.
doing the act of whatever I
The memory.
remembered.
Yeah,
Like, and I see it to where like a 3D cam where like I can move around and see different angles of me.
You can pause it. You can frame it by
Yeah.
frame. I know what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how else I could explain it for Angelito that can't see what I'm talking about. But imagine if like, have you played Minecraft, right?
Yeah.
Where you can see the person.
See
doing
the
something?
person. You can change to the first person and third person.
Well, imagine that in third person.
Yeah, like you can see the whole body.
But having a memory to where like you can spin that camera 360.
You can pause it whenever you want.
I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't.
Really?
I can't. I have to see it through third person because that's how I literally saw it, and that's how I remember it.
You mean first person?
Yeah, first person. Because I've seen it, if I've seen something, then like, but like in first person right now, I'm seeing y'all like this.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, yeah, I can say it like I can see it in third person as of the moment now.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're saying like a past memory, that's first person for me because that's how I saw it in my eyes. And in third person, I don't know. I can't even process that shit. Like I see it through my eyes. I can't do that.
The weird thing about me is like if I go to a place like por ejemplo aquí, I feel like I already have a scan of this room, and like
Yeah.
10 years from now, I'll be like, damn, donde vive Ángel? And I can like literally have a 3D view of this apartment.
Dude, you could walk it.
Yeah,
You
literally.
could, you
Yeah.
could draw it exactly to your liking.
Yeah. I mean, not like exact measurements, pero más o menos.
Yeah, like
por
how
decir,
the
like-
layout.
Yeah.
You
Bird's
can
eye
draw a
view.
layout. Yeah.
Bird's eye view.
3D view. Where I could literally, like,
You can
por
spin
decir-
the whole. You
por
have the
decir-
walls up. You have the door. It's like Sims. Have you played Sims?
Yeah.
You played exactly like that. You know how when you went to go edit your house or whatever,
Yeah.
it would pause the game and you could 3D spin.
Yeah.
Like that. That's what me and Freddie are talking about.
So, like, for my senior design project, we're using LiDAR, right? It's the same thing.
That's
that
crazy
the
because
iPhone-
I do the bird's eye view. That's how I see it. That's how I can lay it out.
Excuse me. But for my senior design project, we're using LiDAR, which is what the iPhones have. And I think
Yeah.
you've seen it to where, like, your phone can map a known room
Yes.
just by, like, scanning, right? That's how I see it in my head,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
which is kind of weird.
I think that's the mind of an engineer, though, because you see everything now as in like, all right, you know,
So, like, por decir, whenever, like, in geometry was so easy for me because, like, let's say they said x squared, I can see the graph in my head.
oh, that's really good. You're really smart.
Oh, I have an example of that one time of the bird's eye view, like the layout view.
Yeah.
I remember because one time I was curious. I tried laying out the rough in for my house.
Mm-hmm.
I see like if I was looking,
Bird's eye view.
bird's eye view. So that's how I see it. Because I tried making it the most logical way possible, but just seeing where the cleanouts are at and where like the water meter was at. Like that's how I see it. Like I have to like from above type shit.
I mean, in those situations in that sort of field, yeah, you got to kind of see it.
Yeah.
In bird's eye.
But other than that plus everything else, I just see that as first person or like you said, layout wise, like bird's eye view.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but like, yeah, when I was doing geometry, like equations and shit like that, I could see it in my head, and I can do the calculations in my head and kind of have like a graphing calculator where I could see equations move or
Do you see the curve and everything?
yeah.
Really?
So that's why like
That's
when it
impressive.
said like x, okay, what I said x squared, and when we did transformations que to move it or whatever,
Mhm.
I could do it in my head. I could see it, and then that way I could just draw it. And
You already know it.
yeah, and that way, like, it was a way to double check myself to where, like, okay, it should look like this. So I did the math. Salió así, salió bien. Okay, check. Salió bien.
That's good.
It's kind of weird, but
I mean,
that's how I see it.
no, I understand, but that's as I said, I think that's like your engineering mind, like, because I bet you weren't able to do that when you were like 15, 16.
I mean, it kind of, like,
Like,
I felt like it grew and
Exactly.
it got better.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying you couldn't, but like, you yourself like elevated it with
Yeah.
the education that you absorbed.
Yeah. So, like, when I'm trying to explain something or something, like, por decir, like, with my senior design, where I have to explain it to someone, the best way for me to do it is kind of picture it in my head, draw it out so someone else can see what I'm seeing.
A visual view.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think at the end of the day, when you're doing something with someone else,
Yeah.
trying to work together, I think a visual view is better
Yeah.
than just like words, because you can say something, but you can think something differently.
Yeah. That's why, like, shit, I'm always drawing something of circuits or whatever so that people can see what I'm thinking. And it's like, okay, this is how I see it. And they're like, okay, I thought you meant this or esto y lo otro.
Exactly.
It's kind of weird. So another question was like, when you remember a song, do you remember the person that was singing it or you singing it?
The person.
You see, that's different. I don't remember any.
I guess it depends because I mean a lot of people.
Okay, por decir your favorite song. Una que has cantado y te gusta el artista. When you remember the song and you have it in your head, do you have you singing it or the artist?
The artist. The artist. Yeah.
You have the artist?
Yeah.
What about you?
I don't have anyone playing it, bro. I have what is it? I have the song, the beat playing in my head with like the word just going, but I don't know. I've never said.
You don't hear anybody playing, like singing it?
Well, the thing is, I
por
think
ejemplo-
it, but I guess you could say I sing it because I think it, but like,
But okay, por decir, you can hum it. You can hum the beat,
Mhm.
but you don't hear anybody.
Because
No.
when I do karaoke, I think of the person singing the song, not me. Like I have like in my head, like I know how it sounds like, and that's how I know the song.
Oh yeah, but I'm
So
talking about
that's how I like whenever
Yeah,
when I do
that's different,
karaoke.
though.
that's
Yeah.
karaoke. But like, por decir, si yo te digo, oh, ¿te acuerdas de la canción? Por decir, Charlie. Like, la estábamos escuchando hace ratito.
Mhm.
Do you hear Eden Muñoz or do you hear yourself
Yeah, Edwin
singing?
Munoz.
You hear Eden?
Yeah, I hear the artist, not me.
I hear myself. Like, cada vez,
yeah,
I know the lyrics because I can hear myself singing it. Cada vez, like,
yeah, I know what you mean.
all the songs. I mean, yeah, I can. For me, I can imagine someone else, like los artistas.
Singing it.
But if someone's like, "Oh, remember this song?" I'm like, okay, yeah, me that. But it's me, like,
In that
singing the
situation, if someone tells me, "Do you know this song?" I kind of think of past memories of me singing the song. So would that count as
I think so.
me
Yeah,
singing the song?
yeah. I mean, shit.
Okay, because I just like you brought that situation up, and I thought about it in that way. So I guess you could say I hear myself singing it at some certain point, like I guess in time.
See, shit. That's just weird. How everybody's different.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was the same.
I don't know. I can't, like, I'm still thinking about his bird's eye view, bro. Like,
I know what he's talking about. I can do both, but the thing is, with our job,
which one is better though for you? Like, what do they say? Which one's your go-to?
for my job, you could say a bird's eye view, because
Yeah.
the way
Because you see everything from top
Exactly.
bottom. Like,
Yeah.
lo que sale en un blueprint es lo que tú ves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. But like if you're talking about more of like engineering, like 3D space type shit, well, yeah, obviously you want to know how this shit.
I mean, there's like other students that don't think the same way, but are as brilliant as me, you know, and like because they've mastered their
I
way.
wonder how they think that.
Yeah, that's interesting.
You know, when you tell them, you know, imagine a cube, what the fuck do they think of? Like the angle as well, you know? They had that 90-degree angle on the fucking cube instead of like just the X and Y and Z. Like it's crazy.
Está raro.
Everyone thinks differently.
Está cabrón, eh?
I thought that was a test. I thought you were gonna say
No,
something.
no. I mean, like, it's just interesting how like everybody has a different way of thinking.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you've seen like those videos of like, how would you solve this math problem?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And like different people have different ways of
Different
getting to the
solutions.
same answer. You know?
Well, it's also how you're taught, bro.
Yeah.
Because have you ever heard of the Big Seven?
no, what is that?
It's a way to do division.
Okay, to be honest, bro, I've never I hate it. Never learned long division. The whole fucking
I loved it.
Me
this
too.
after
Yeah.
this after this. And
So
then
easy.
Al último, I'm like, you know what? I can just think about it in my head. Okay, it's about this number.
So the long seven, dude, me and my mom, and this was 4th grade. Me and my mom sat down, tried to do this shit, could not do it. Next day I go to school, teacher's all pissed off. Why didn't you do it? It's like, I didn't understand it. Like, why are we learning? It was such a lengthy process of doing division where there's like such an easier method to it.
Oh yeah.
But I guess in that sense, she was trying to teach us, like, there's other ways to solve problems. But my hard ass was like, nah, this way's the easiest. I'm going to do it this way. So I don't know. It's like your education, how you're educated also depends, and how you're raised mentally.
Okay,
Like,
now looking at this, I mean, if that's the long 7, it makes sense. But that shit, like the way I solve division, is kind of backwards.
That whole line that goes straight down. I don't know that shit.
The big 7 or whatever the fuck it is.
yeah, dude. I don't get, like, I just.
So, for example, okay, these here, like 357 divided by 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
3 times. Okay, so that's the 1, and then the 1 times the 3, that's a 3. So 3 minus the 3 is a 0. Then you bring the next number down.
So what's the answer?
So I don't know. I need to say it again. I better saw
No,
that shit, bro.
Oh, you were just saying what was on here? All right, try to solve it. 357.
I need a pencil and a paper.
All right,
Bring
okay,
it
bet. We gonna do math problems.
I want to see the way that he thinks, bro. Piece of paper.
Give me a piece of paper and a pen.
Shit, this is gonna be
This is
interesting.
gonna be interesting. Sério?
A ver. Tráete 2 para enseñarles cómo se hace. Watch him not even have a piece of paper.
At least in a fucking notebook. Come on, man. I got 2 notebooks at home. No, the one I had when I was in college. Then
You
I
still
dropped
have
out.
that shit?
Wait, I still have that shit.
Bro, you should see my
You know what's
fucking
crazy?
notebooks.
Notebooks? I keep notebooks. Let me chip in. Bro, I went to...
I have like
I told you
fucking...
my thing expired.
I have like fucking...
What was it?
357 divided by 3.
You go first and I'll
Go
go.
to town.
A ver.
How to do this?
No, see. I want to see Angelito do this.
Yeah. We know we can do math.
I'll show you how I would do it.
Let me see if I remember. Let me see if I remember how to do
All
this
right,
shit.
all right.
Hold up.
All right. No la distraemos.
Can
okay?
you explain the big 7 while he's doing that?
So the big 7 was kind of like, you just, okay, so you have the little square box, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that last end, you just keep going down, right? So 357, you find first in the hundreds. You subtract the ¿cómo dice?
How many times?
3 would go into the first 100, so it would be. Este sacó una calculadora.
Why? Wait.
No,
why do
no
you have
cheating.
A
No
calculator?
cheating.
That's cheating. You could have just done it if you really like. He wanted to show his work.
But you get to use the calculator at the end. Wait, no. So it'd be 300, right? How
Yeah.
many times does 3 go into 100? 300.
300.
It'd be 100. So you write that on the right side of that line,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go down.
What is it?
19.
Let me see how you did it. 3.
Because at first I was like, let me
300.
see. What was
7.
It was 357, right? So yeah, bro, 0 brought down the 5, but then I was
Wait,
like,
how much?
I can bring down the 57, the 7 too, and then they just did the math. So 3 times 19 is 57. Cancel that out, 0. So your answer is 19. So
You
3
get
times
0 at
19
the end.
is.
All right, check your work on the
57.
calculator. Multiply 3 times 19.
Let's see.
Did you get that right?
Oh wait, no, hold on.
You sure about that? Double check your work before you use your calculator. Oh yeah.
Oh no, it's 57. Hold on. Hold on. How the fuck this?
¿Qué
Hey,
hiciste?
no, you're on the right path though. No, you're on the right path. I swear to God, you're on the right path.
He did.
No, yeah, he is. He's just the 100th off.
and then you just keep going down.
Yeah, but I just didn't like it that way.
That's too much work, bro.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, dude.
That's how I learned it. I'd rather take the time to do the work and make sure I'm right than other than that. Because like I can't.
No,
I
we're
can't,
not. We're talking
I have to
about
do shit step by step. Because if I end up doing something in my head, obviously
No,
I'm
but we're talking about.
We're talking about the Big Seven. How it's confusing for little kids, especially. So what I did as a kid, I knew that addition and subtraction they're opposites. So you can solve a problem by adding or subtracting. So if it asks for subtraction, you could do it by adding. Yeah, whichever one was easier.
Yeah.
So for when it was a division problem,
it was easy.
What you got?
For me, it was easy.
What you get?
119 was it? 119 I put down.
Yeah.
Or 119. Yeah.
119. ¿Cuánta? Estoy pendejo. So for me, I knew my multiplication much more easier than division. So I knew that 360 was the next closest multiple of 3.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be 360. 3 would go into 360 120 times. And then you just subtract the 357, which is 3. So you subtract 120 from 13, be 119.
What was it?
Well, I didn't. You want me to write down the steps?
Oh, yeah. Do it.
Okay. Porque así,
I thought
así
that's
no
what
le
you did.
entiendes. This is all I wrote.
So you did it in multiples
Yeah.
instead of actually dividing it.
Yeah.
Ah,
I can't do that.
Yeah.
that's smart.
Once it gets to decimals, it's a little bit harder, but
I still
for me,
use my
that's how it
fingers.
works.
I still use my fingers
For what?
sometimes. When I have to multiply, like I have to use my fingers sometimes. Sometimes. All the times.
Well, I mean, yeah, I get it. Shit, when I'm doing like easy work on
You know how I learned it?
my math problems, I
You're
still
like,
use my calculator,
two
bro.
plus 5, 2 plus
I
2
gotta
plus
check,
3.
bro.
You're like 1.
You know, you know how I don't know if y'all are the same way, but the way I learned it whenever I was multiplying by 3, like if it was like an easy number, 1, 2, 3, the 3 spaces in your hand or on your fingers. My bad. Because each hand has the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
That's smart for like a kid doing a multiplication.
That's how I learned at first. And I mean, I still do it. Like I still end up doing like that, but I don't know. It's just a habit. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15.
So Angel,
18,
when you think of number, like for example, you got 2, 4, 6, 8. When you think of like
This is how I solved it. So 3 goes into 360 and 120 times, right?
How the fuck did you go to 360 if it's 3?
I know what you're talking about.
Because it's a multiple that I already knew.
It's
right?
a multiple. It's a factor.
Yeah. So it goes into it 120 times, right? So you get 360, and then you get your number 357. Subtract that, it's only 3. So you subtract.
You know how I did it whenever
19.
I didn't have the calculator. Before we did I tried to find what number can go into it, like, like at least if it's the exact number or at least one number below it, I would end up like the whole page would be written down with like a number times that one number that has to be that's equivalent to that.
Yeah.
Keep going until I get in like
around
that number until I keep getting closer until I get to the exact number or the number like
closest to it. Yeah.
So the whole page will be written down with different multiplication problems. That's how
I've done that before I even knew like, but to see if it's a weird number like 17, I don't know the multiples of it.
Yeah, obviously.
But after a while, like 17 times 5, what is that?
Like I would pick a number that's like that would get me closest to that.
85.
Yeah. So I would get but I didn't know.
I was thinking 16.
I would pick some random number. Okay, I need to go way higher. So, for example, let's say 3 times. Let's say it's not that number. Let's say 3 times. Let's say 60 times 3. Okay, that's too much. Let me lower it down. Or maybe that's too low. Let me lower it up. Then I would just pick a random number that's more above that.
It was like a multiply it.
Yeah, basically. Until I got a number exact that or the one closest to that. That's how I did it. So the whole page would be written down with multiplication problems.
So wait, in your head, Angel, when someone says like, what's 10 times 11? Are you doing the multiplication problems in your head, or do you know it by the table now?
That's 121, right?
Yeah.
That I know. But if it's beyond 12, I need to fucking
No, but
think about
let's
that.
say like 8 times 9.
You got 72?
Yeah. Okay. No, so you
el otro.
So you know your table.
Okay, what about 15 times 15?
He said that's too, like
That's
after
one of
12.
those,
That's
Esa no
too
te la
much.
sabes. Nomás hasta 12. What's 13 times 13?
169.
That's the easiest one.
I don't know. I have to write it
15
down.
times 15 is 225.
Yeah.
It's because I when it came to math, I was obviously never good at it because I always had to go to summer school for math, and I was always behind in math.
Pero era porque no ponías atención o te valía madre o...
I just didn't know.
You
I just didn't get it. I like there was times where like, how the fuck did she get that shit? Like I really don't understand.
Yeah, I understand.
I've taken you've seen my math courses. I've taken classes where like I don't know what the fuck is going on.
My man Freddie sends me Snapchats of his
Like when
homework,
it starts
bro.
getting complicated,
He's
that's
writing
when
like symbols.
when it starts getting complicated, that's when I just stop giving a fuck. Like
Okay,
when I
so-
stop trying, that's when I stop trying. I was like, I don't give a fuck about this shit.
The
Next
class
question.
that I took that I felt like you were feeling in all your math classes was differential equations. Because it was just like, what the fuck? How the fuck did you get to this? How the fuck
Yeah.
did you do that? How'd you, like, what the fuck is going on?
I had that same thing with calculus. Pero
Calculus makes sense once you start visualizing it.
but exactly.
I was always
Then
that dude.
I started paying attention to it,
Mm-hmm.
and like, but the first semester I failed it, but the second semester, like, me apliqué because I was like, fuck, I can't fail. And I honestly, I can tell you, bro, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the math because it's like the way you would find the answers.
shit, yeah.
You would work so hard for that shit. It would feel good at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So like, I was like, damn, like I'm pretty good at this now.
This past Tuesday, I took a test, right?
Mhm.
And like, it was one of my RF classes. And like, the problems are pretty simple, but you have to do so much work just to get to the answer that after every question, I was like, fuck yes. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm like, fuck, like I just spent 30 minutes on this one, but all right, let's go.
I hated that, bro. It's like you would spend like 15, 20 minutes on one calculus question. You're like, fuck, I got the answer now. But like, god damn.
Nah, but for me, differential equations, bro, it was like, what the fuck is going on?
Really? Was it just like a bunch of letters?
Yeah, but okay, so you know in calculus, where like, what level of calculus did you take up to?
Just first
Calc
level?
1?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Just derivatives, right?
Yeah.
So in differential equations, you use both derivatives and what's the other one? Like integrals to find equations to solve a certain problem.
Nope.
So there's easy ways to do it, but you had to take another class, which is linear algebra, where you use matrices. You remember matrices?
Yes.
So you use matrices to solve those type of equations. But like the professor was like, okay, well, you use this matrix, you do this transformation, you do this and that, and then you'll get your answers like lined up, right? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I don't know what the fuck is this. Like,
Oh,
I was so fucking lost, bro.
what year of college was this?
This was my either freshman or what is this, sophomore? Yeah, sophomore year. So it was like my third math class,
Mm-hmm.
third semester. And I was so fucking lost, bro. Like, not even check. No one could help me understand what the fuck is going on. Somehow pasé de panzazo. Pero it was just because me apliqué. Dije, ¿sabes qué? Like,
I gotta pay attention.
I gotta, like,
like this. Shit.
no, and it wasn't that I wasn't paying attention. Like, the professor was all right. And it was just that he was teaching in a way that you had to learn some, like, take other classes before to understand how he's doing it.
how he's working it.
Because there's different ways to do it, but the way that he was teaching it, you were using matrices, and I had not taken linear algebra, so yo no sabía ni qué estaba pasando. But yeah, that year I felt like Angelito, bro. Like, swear to God, I was like, fuck this class. I don't even know if I should be a fucking engineer. Like, fuck this.
Oh,
Like,
it made you doubt yourself?
yeah, well, hell yeah, like big time, bro.
Damn, bro.
And I was just like, what the fuck, bro? Like, how can I not have fucking understand? Like, to tell you that I would go to tutoring just for that class. Like, out of all the classes, no he tenido ningún pedo,
Pereza.
pero esa es la que me chingo más.
Yeah, math for me.
That one and the one I took last semester, EMAG.
Dude, his whole school is math. That's all he
EMAG,
does.
bro. EMAG. Oh,
What's that? Is that the one you were showing us where you're just drawing symbols and shit?
yeah. Electromagnetic engineering.
Oh, God.
So basically, you go from, what was that at first? It was like circuits. And then you go to, after circuits, you do waves. And waves is like, even yo que me las podía imaginar, just because you had, okay, for a wave, you have your electric field and your magnetic field.
Mm-hmm.
And the direction of propagation, which is the direction.
So it's talking about an actual electric wave? Or what do you...
Any type of wave.
Oh, okay.
But mostly it's electric.
Okay.
So they had a current, right? Pero when any, like por decir, en un cable que va corriendo corriente, it has the direction of propagation, the electromagnetic, the electric wave,
Mm-hmm.
and the magnetic wave.
Mm-hmm.
But one wave goes like this, the other one goes like this, and then
There's one that goes straight.
yeah.
You got multiple waves.
Aunque yo me la podía imaginar en la mente, yeah, it was still hard to just write it, like do all the stuff. It was fucking, it's something else. Because basically, there's like a saying, like, once you pass EMAG, you graduated.
Oh, really?
Because it's the hardest class, and it's like, if you don't pass this, you're not
meant
get
to
the fuck
be
out of here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, you got it. My boy got it.
No, yeah, but see, it's like the toughest class up there. Like, degree wise, it is the toughest class. There's other classes like for different degrees, but each degree has like a class that if you don't pass that, then you should really be thinking about
What you want to do.
yeah. Porque sí está cabrón.
But is it like you don't pass it once, or you don't pass it twice, or is it?
Well,
Like,
I mean, for me, I think a big part of, because I took it twice. Remember,
Mhm.
the first time it was during COVID, so it was online.
that was horrible.
That was
probably.
horrible. Yeah.
You probably had to teach yourself mostly.
Yeah. And for a professor to go like lecture, like his lectures were on PowerPoint. So a lot of things like, yeah,
can't visualize much.
Like you understand, okay, like, yeah, I understand this and how a wave has different forms or whatever. But once like a text got there and you're like, the fuck? Like, never learned this. Or like his questions would be worded in a way where like you would be like, what is he talking about? So por eso, like I was like, oh, you know what? Si está, like, I didn't pass by like a margin of like 0.1. So it was like, what the fuck? Like, si lo hubiera hecho, pero pues, está cabrón, you know? So when I retook it, I got a B. I think a B, just like a plain B, which is like an 85. And like, I was like, dude, like, I understand this shit. And I can prove that I know it. It was just the way like the exams were.
Oh, like the way they were worded, right?
Yeah.
It made you confused.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but do they write their own exams?
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
No, yeah, because I told I met this guy that he was a sophomore, junior, no me acuerdo que. He's like, yeah, I'm about to take a EMAG, and I was like, oh shit. Like, first of all, think about who you're taking as a professor, because that class is tough. Everybody will tell you it's tough. So make sure that the professor, one, is the way that you learn, and two is like that you're like you can get along with the professor.
Yeah.
Because if he teaches a different way that you learn, ya, o sea, más trabajo de lo que ya tienes vas a tener que meterle. Está cabrón. Because right now I'm taking RF circuits or RF principles or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And like the professor, he does a lot of examples with his like the problems that we usually get on quizzes or exams.
Okay.
So you have practice on like, okay, well, if he's asking for this, I know what.
It's a lot
how to do this,
easier.
yeah.
It's a lot more to understand. It's easier to understand.
Yeah, oh yeah. So when you get an exam, you know what the fuck he's asking for
Exactly.
and how to get there.
Where this other guy, he was like,
Yeah.
all right, you know, I taught you how to get B and A, but
Yeah.
you got to tell me how to get X and Y.
Yeah, basically.
That's funny. Hold on. I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a piss too. Let's take a break.
Que lo borró. Oh, y'all laughed at me for being undocumented. But guess who can't be drafted? Dude, no cap though. Yesterday, when this shit happened, Tuesday night. Was it Tuesday night? Wednesday night.
Gas went up 10 prices, man.
When 10 prices. When Wednesday night, when it was happening, when it was starting, my whole Twitter filled up with foreign policy experts, bro.
For real.
Everyone had their input.
For real.
I don't.
Todos eran expertos.
Yeah, dude, I don't say shit no more because I know like I'm not well informed. Like I don't have, like I can view one side of the story, but until I'm well informed, I can't really speak on it.
I have to see both sides of the
Exactly.
story.
So it's just like we can talk about it on the podcast right now, but that's all. That's the side of the story that I know,
Yeah.
and I'm not really. It's only because it's a podcast, but other than that, I'm silent about my shit. I keep to myself. Shit.
Es que una vez, like, a veces, like, I think it's good to give your opinion, but you have to accept when you're wrong, and you have to be able to take it.
Yeah, I'll accept it. And
Yeah,
everything.
I'll be like, oh, ¿sabes qué? You know what? I was wrong.
But like, the thing is nowadays, you got too many people out there just like
Diciendo sus pendejadas.
on your
Yeah.
dick, bro, trying to be like, no, you're stupid, you're wrong. It's like, okay, can you prove me? Like, I know I might not be right, but can you prove it to me? No. It's like, okay, then why the fuck you tell me I'm wrong? If you can't prove it to me, I don't want to hear it. Easy as that.
Do you have any philosophical questions?
Where?
It's on your thigh.
I'm so dumb.
Any philosophical questions, Angelito?
Something to get you thinking.
No.
No? Nada,
No.
güey? What keeps you up at night?
My anxiety.
But, like,
Overthinking
in what way?
of everything. Don't matter what the subject is. Don't matter what it is. I
Okay,
just
give
think
us an
of dumb
example then.
shit.
Porque es fácil decir, yeah, I mean, I just overthink y esto que el otro. But what exactly do you overthink about?
The future. What's gonna happen in my next day? Basically,
Oh, you know what? Sorry to interrupt you.
go.
You want to finish your thought?
No, it's done. Go.
So I was listening to a podcast. It was they interviewed Exorcist. Fucking most entertaining
Yeah, I bet.
an hour and 30 minutes for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I sent it to my friends and they were like, the fuck? Like, that's weird, that's scary. Wait, lo que estaba hablando él es que basically he es un padre, no sé los niveles que sea, pero era un padre, and that he used to give his mass or whatever somewhere, and that his only options were to go to like different jails, porque era lo único que estaba ahí.
Mm-hmm.
So he started going like to jails and like preach to people or que like hablar con ellos. And then que fue a un viaje y que le ofrecieron el puesto de eso de ser o sea, tomar los cursos de ser exorcista. So
Sí.
he's like, you know what, yeah, fuck it, I'll take it.
Yeah.
So he took him y que esto que el otro. And then he started talking about the process of an exorcism is way longer and more extensive than what you actually think.
How long?
That first, you need a psychological evaluation. You need a physical evaluation. Porque dice que ha tenido, o sea, que ha tenido un chingo de casos, pero que de todo, por decir, en un año le salen como 100 y algo, right?
Mm-hmm.
De todos esos, nomás 3 son posibles que si tengan el chamuco adentro. Porque it's like, it's like a psychological thing, right?
Yeah.
Pero dice que esos 3, o sea, like, de esos 3, like, that's when they start actually, like, doing the religious part of exorcism.
Serio.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you would have thought of it by now. Like, there has to be more than just like, oh, like there's, we think there's a devil like trapped in our body. Come say something, because at some point or another, you're wasting somebody's fucking time.
Oh, yeah, but he was talking about how there's people that are like, oh, yeah, I'm possessed. Okay, what makes you think about that? Like, what makes you think that you're possessed? Well, I don't know. Like, people say que esto que el otro. I feel uncomfortable sometimes. Y que esto que el otro. And it's like, okay, well, maybe you just feel uncomfortable. Like,
Maybe you just have some sort of anxiety.
yeah, like that doesn't mean that you're possessed, right?
For real.
Otra
Dumb
cosa that he
fucks.
was talking about that, he was saying that que en las iglesias tenían un like a ritual of blessing salt, like just how they bless water
Yeah, but
for holy
salt.
water, they bless salt. Que tenían like la costumbre de que like to sprinkle it around their church or sprinkle it around the seats to bless them, right?
Mhm.
Y que había gente que llegaba, o sea, por decir un granito que cayera en el asiento, en las benches, pasaban y todo. Que llegaba gente que las limpiaba. Que la sal no se podía ver por decir que todavía un montón ahí. Que llegaba gente y limpia el
El asiento.
asiento para sentarse. He's like, those are the people that you need to, that we need to
But
take account to.
I don't know, bro. Because, like, I mean, si no sabe uno, ¿qué va a hacer uno? Naturalmente, si te vas a ir a sentar.
Ok, pero por decir, o sea, estoy diciendo de un grano de sal.
No, sí, pero
Si te sientas, like, a veces uno se sienta sin ver que,
bueno, pues eso
like,
sí.
if it's just like, you're not gonna think much about it, right?
Well, yeah, that's true.
And he was talking about how like, that like he would sprinkle it around, and that people like, por decir, like, he would lay it in la entrada,
Mm-hmm.
or like just one door. Like there's two doors, right? Que a fuerza no podían entrar por ahí, que tenían que entrar por otra. Yeah, and then he's like, those are the people that they might not think that they have something in them, but
They have something in them.
and it might not be a full out exorcism. Like,
But I guess you could say they're working their demons out.
yeah.
Damn, I need to replay this part on the podcast video.
And
when it
then
comes
like
out.
he was talking about how like demons don't come at you like singular, like they hunt in packs basically.
A la verga. No, está
Sí.
chingón. Thank you.
No, he says like when it's like if you are possessed or whatever, it's not only one, it's multiple.
A su madre.
Yeah, that shit has started me like, I was like, God damn, like he's like he bashes like against like movies and whatever because they make it seem like,
So easy.
yeah, pero que no, que es un proceso y todo el pedo.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
I mean, he was talking about how easy it is for you to attract that type of energy,
How so?
because like it was like any type of desire that, like, por decir, their job is to make you fall against like the word of Christ. Or
Yeah.
todo el pedo. So they start like enticing you, like, por decir, like, un ejemplo que él dio is like, fuck, blanked out, but it was like your coworker, you're married, right?
Mm.
Your coworker, it's a female, poquito, like,
Oh,
okay.
Temptations.
Yeah, Temptations, right?
I'm gonna fuck
Like,
that bitch.
Basically, right? Like poquito,
Trying to
like,
get that nut in.
poquito, like you start seeing what she likes. So there's something inside of you. It's like, oh, well, she likes this. Déjale traigo esto. Okay, and they got that. Okay, next level, like, oh, she starts laughing at my jokes. La toco y que esto que lo otro. Así van progresando, right? And it's like that when you have like bad thoughts or just have like holes, like that void in you,
Yeah.
that attracts them. Especially if you don't fix those problems that you've had in the past. And it's like, damn, there's a lot of people that have a lot of like, what is it, daddy issues or problems with their family.
And those are problems that
Baby
Yeah.
mama drama.
those are problems that attract that attention,
Yeah.
that feed off of it.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, then why don't you hear of more like exorcist cases like that then?
Quién sabe.
Because you know, like,
Porque no es de que,
de un día para otro.
yeah, porque por decir, like, for them to take over a person, that's like, yes, otro nivel, right?
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's just like temptations here, there, like to try and make you fall against tú solito, like
Mm-hmm.
picándole at the base para que tú solo caigas, you know. Pero when it does come to be for when they have to do exorcisms, and he's like, most of the time it's like due to problems way in the past that they never solved, and they let this type of energy come in. Damn. And like, dice que, por decir, it might be that they get possessed for like a minute or so.
Mhm.
But in that minute, they're not themselves, and they do whatever the fuck happens, right? But they might leave them alone,
Mhm.
ser normal, por días, meses, whatever. They can just come back. Because, por decir, that's why he said que una cosa grande que ayuda a no caer en eso is like for you to go to confessions.
Mm.
That when you do confessions, you kind of like, it's like a mini exorcism. Because you're letting out all the bad stuff in you. Like you're
Yeah,
you're
telling-
confessing it.
Yeah.
Y que por eso like dice que like es bueno ir a confesión para no caer tan fácil.
Dude, but when last time I went to confession, you know what the father told me, bro?
What?
I confessed to him, right? I was like, my parents were getting married, and I was, I think, like 12, and I told him, like, dude, I've done everything except, like, you know, have sex, like, lie. Well, I've lied. I mean, steal and kill.
Oh.
No, not even steal. I've stolen shit, and like just like kill and have sex type shit, you know. And he's like, oh, pues váyase a rezar tres
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
That's what he says. Yeah.
what the fuck?
He told me that too.
Like, ni un like, oh, pues, Dios te va, like, te voy a bendecir yo mismo, like, type shit. Like, no, nothing, bro. Like, ve a rezarme tres Santa Marias and,
Yeah.
and you'll be good. It's like, what?
I think that like it's not about, I think it's just letting go of it, like actually confessing to your sins more than anything.
But then at that point, you can also fight. Can you confess to yourself and like learn? Like, it's a truth to it, because it's like a lot of people. There's people out there that like they fuck up. They take into account that they fucked up and they change. They grow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
Well, this is like if you're religious.
oh well, yeah.
If you believe in it and you're
I'm not saying I'm not.
No,
I don't
yeah,
believe
yeah.
in it. I'm just not religious like that.
no, yeah. Por decir, like, obvio uno peca a veces sin querer.
Cada día.
Y no es de que o sea, voy a ir a confesarme cada semana porque peco todo este tiempo. Cada semana is going to reset. Like, there's some sins that obviously just by letting someone know about them kind of relieves you from something
I guess.
in a way. Not completely gives you like free, like you're not guilty, you know?
Yeah.
Pero
Still
de
carrying
todos-
your conscience.
Yeah. And I think that's the main part of it.
Did he talk about any exorcists that he's done? What he's witnessed?
I think he talked about one where it was like, it's not what you see in the movies, for the most part.
Yeah.
Que, you know, like how you see in the movies that que ya cuando you call it by its name, that's when you like
Hasta
se
se
salva.
retorce y todo el
Yeah.
pedo.
Because he's like, once a demon gets discovered, that's the end of it. Like, ya chingo, like,
Se pela.
yeah. He's like, for the last thing that they want you to do is for them to find out that they're there.
How do they know they're like who they are though?
Well, that's what he says. Like, que no es uno en particular.
Oh, pues sí son un chingo.
Son diferentes.
Sí.
Por decir, like, a lo mejor hoy le toca a uno y el otro.
Mañana y
Yeah.
yeah.
Pero dice que sí, cada demon has its own personality and different ways of doing
Of
things.
behaving.
Yeah. That he says that, like, I mean, that it's like a person. Like, each person is different and that they behave different. That's how the demons are. And he says that because he is so, like, high level or
Mhm.
whatever, that he gets those temptations from demons more than a usual person would get.
Wow.
Yeah. It was interesting. I mean, like, just listening to everything.
You'll have to send me that link. That
Oh,
sounds
yeah.
very interesting.
And it, like, most of it is just him like talking about different things. Como decía que, déjame acuerdo bien, que una vez le trajeron un niño que he was trying to get baptized or something like that. Pero decía que cada vez que comenzaba like los rezos, que he would just faint. That as soon as like empezaba, he would just faint, like literally pass out. So lo fue a ver, fue con la mamá creo, and like le hizo todas las evaluations y pues que no, pues deja ver qué pedo. Once they started their prayers, that he would just pass out. Que like his legs would like literally stop working, como que si estuviera paralizado.
Like a noodle.
Basically, and that they like the mom that time would just took him to the hospital, que lo llevó y que no le encontraba nada. Ya cuando paró, pues como si nada. Que la otra vez, que fue like the second session or whatever, que estaba el papá de la mamá, o sea, el abuelito del muchacho. Y pues ya entré a platicar y que todo, que esto y que el otro. Se enteró él que el abuelito era curandero. He's like, you serve the evil side. O sea, el abuelito decía que he was powerful, pero que tenía los poderes de the evil side. O sea, the good and the bad. He had, because he was, no sé qué era, pero era curandero.
¿Y esos qué hacen?
But it's like the, not black magic, but it was kind of using black magic. Like,
okay.
Like, basically, if you're really like truly believe into all this, like there's good powers and bad powers.
Yeah.
That he would use the bad powers to like cure people. And que después de eso que ya nunca regresaron. And he would talk about how.
Wait, what do you mean?
Que ya nunca regresaron.
The family?
Yeah. Que porque muchas veces, like for those people, como el abuelito, would put his own bloodline as a sacrifice for him to have received power and all this other stuff.
Oh, como un trato con el diablo.
Basically.
Sí, ya me con.
Yeah, but basically like that, where he would put his own bloodline and sacrifice them in order to receive
power
or whatever he wanted.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Y que él, pues decía él que, I mean, if his grandchild was to get baptized, era perder that treaty. Yeah.
I've heard a lot of that shit too, bro. A lot of, deals with the devil. Like, I believe it's true.
Oh, yeah.
I believe if you're in your lowest of your lows and you call upon that man, he will show up and he will offer you.
Yeah. I believe that.
Not necessarily mercy, but a way out in a form
of debt
that you won't. That at the moment you'll be like, yeah, fuck it. But when the time comes,
you owe me.
You'll regret it.
You owe me.
Está cabrón, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it was interesting. I was like,
Let me put it. Freddy.
Esto y lo descargó. Traigo el lipo hasta la madre. No, but that's why it was interesting. I was like, he was talking about all of it. And it was like, damn, like he would say that once he started like actually like be certified to do exorcisms, que a veces estaba en lugares and like moms or people would be like, hey, like I don't know what it is about you, but like my kid is like terrified of you. And he'd be like, well, él sabía por qué, pero
there's
no
a
decía.
reason. Yeah.
And he'd be like, most demons, or like if someone is possessed or something, they know who can hurt them and who can't.
Yeah.
So it gives you reasoning of why his kid was so, like the lady's kid was so terrified.
Scared.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did he go into any like details of how he? I think I already asked how he performed the exorcisms.
I don't remember specific details.
Because you said it's not. Obviously, it's not like what we see.
Because he did say he did talk about like that before he got certified or whatever, that he like kind of like did like a shadowing of like go in and help.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember him talking about like actually like drawing a picture of like how it went.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He did talk about that there was one time que like hasta él like
He got
que se
scared.
culió, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know of it?
No, like he was talking about it of like there was just one time like that I did like not kind of felt like that something was wrong. And it was like during a exorcism.
Oh, like something was wrong and it was during it?
Like that he said that he felt it inside of him, like he didn't feel comfortable.
Oh, okay.
Because he says for the most part I feel comfortable because I am like God backs me up or whatever.
Yeah.
But he says that there was like one time where like he felt like something was wrong like within him.
And like, oh damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's crazy.
That cabrón, right? That's why I was like, oh shit, like what else is he
Damn.
gonna say?
Yeah, dude, because like imagine like you have God. You know, you're a religious person, like
Yeah, and that like that's what he was saying that like I mean, even though I had God by my side, I still felt like there like that little thing that he felt inside, it was like it felt like it was a doubt, like that doubt was what he was feeling.
yeah.
That's why he felt like
That's crazy.
se culió, yeah.
That demon made him feel that doubt.
O sea, para
That's
decirte,
fucking crazy.
like,
That a
he's-
father like
yeah.
at that level,
yeah.
at that rank, was like, oh shit.
No.
Like is he
Imagínate, güey.
dude?
Damn.
Con solo decirme eso.
What type of demon must have that been?
Quién sabe. I need to look him up because I saw it, like I saw a clip of it on TikTok. I was like, oh shit, like this shit looks good. Let me see. So I looked it up on YouTube. Salió and I was like, okay, it's like an hour and 30 minutes. All right, let me go look at it. And the whole time I was like, what the fuck?
Send me that link.
All
Bro.
right,
I'll listen
te
to
la
it.
mando.
That
It's
sounds
pretty interesting.
I love shit like
Because I
that.
think it's like a dad podcast or some shit like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You also definitely listen to that.
It's a good listen. ¿Tú qué, güey?
Nada,
No
güey.
has dicho nada for like the past hour?
You know what we need to go do?
What?
We need to go to Mexico.
No empieces.
nah.
No empieces.
Primero saca tu pinche
Yeah.
pasaporte.
After all that shit, and all that shit. Okay.
After what shit?
We need to go. We have to wait. I get my passport all fixed though. You can go to Mexico.
Vamos a dejar ahí
We
con
need to
la
go to
banda.
Guanajuato, way, and we need to go find the brujas over there, way.
Dice que
Ahora sí, ahora
Las
sí.
brujas, way.
Ahora sí quieres.
Este güey quiere ir a...
Ahí, donde quieras, güey, donde quieras ahí.
Let's go.
You ever fuck a witch?
No, it's kind of scary.
She might cast a spell on your
Spell on your
dick.
ass. Shit.
Anyways, guys, I think that's been it. We're all tired.
Yeah.
We're all good. We saw the polls.
Oh, yeah.
We saw the polls for the song. We're gonna start getting
Give us some time.
the production team going and
Yeah.
everything.
Give
Give
us
us
some
a little bit of
time,
time. We'll give you a date maybe next week for sure. And but the song Angelito,
Well, what's the song? I don't know. Shit.
Maldita pobreza.
Maldita
güey.
Pobreza
Oh,
by Bad Bunny.
sí, esa mera, yeah.
So don't worry, we'll make it extra stupid for y'all.
It's gonna be retarded.
Dude, I've been since the what was the last video we did? Devuélveme a mi chica.
Devuelve mi chica.
I think since the Bad Bunny album dropped that song, I've been thinking of that song, bro. Like a video for it. Like I got it like step
Wait,
by
for which
step.
one? The
Maldita Pobreza.
so
We
okay.
need
Yeah,
to get
dude.
our production team to actually.
That's us.
Alive. So, but yeah,
Hey, Nani, we need you back. All the other,
oh yeah, we can need any.
all the OGs.
We need everybody here, bro.
We need everybody.
For real.
Nani,
Yeah, we need a whole
fucking
crew.
Santi, Jose, everybody. We
You
need
guys
everybody.
subscribe. We got to get to 100 if y'all want to see another music video.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Another vote.
After they see the first one, they'll be like, okay, we
Yeah,
want to
let's
see
do
a
another
second
one.
one.
Yeah. They'll be like, all right, this is worth it. But anyways, guys, that's been our time. Y'all stay safe. Y'all think positively. Help each other out. Until next time, it's been me, Angel.
Porque ya somos una banda de pendejos.
I was trying to say like your names, bro.
Oh, pues you took too long. Sorry.
Ahí estamos, pues.
Ora.
Bye.